party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in.
Yeah, buddy. You know what it is. It's your boy IKSNIZOL. It's Tuesday. We live sweating. We betting. You already know. No NBA tonight, so yeah, it's a little different. But guess what? We told you we'd be here on Tuesdays, and we're going to bring you whatever kind of action we can with money in the pockets at the end of the night, because, you know, that's what I want. That's why we hanging out. So without further ado, I'm going to bring in my main man, Picks from Dave. What up, Dave?
What's up, guy? How's it going?
Pretty good, buddy.
Ready to go, ready to make some money. At least on baseball, I think. We'll see about this WNBA thing. We'll take a shot at that. Why not?
We'll take a little stab ski. So hell yeah. What's going on, G Martinez? Everybody in the chat. Hey, my main man Teece, I don't know what the hell he's doing right now, but he'll be here. And when he does come through, best believe he's gonna have plenty of beautiful action for us. You know, and if you didn't watch his show already, make sure you check it out and hit the like, hit the subscribe, anything Who-Bangin. My main man Teece, you know, he does his WNBA action. Teece eating. Teece be eating. But what up, G? What up, G? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in. ACES -5. Fellas, let's go. Okay. So, yeah, a little bit about this game. You got the Aces sitting at 6-0, and the Connecticut Sun sitting at 6-1. The scoring leaders are Jackie Young averaging 21.8 for Las Vegas on 60% field goal shooting. And then you got DeWanna Bonner for the Sun. Right there, shooting 36%. Ooh, rough. But she makes it to the line, it looks like. So points per game, the Aces are averaging 93.7, the Sun 79. Points against 75.7 versus 76.1. So that's pretty close, but there's a big margin in between there for the Aces, right? Field goal percentage 48 to 41. Rebounds per game are right there, both at 37. Assists per game, 21 and 19. Blocks per game, 6 and 3. So 6.5, 3.5. And yeah. You got.
Sorry, I'm dead. I'm finishing some stuff up.
No, you're not dead. You're not dead. I'm just kind of going through this. So the Aces, the last game they played away at Indiana and away at Atlanta, won 84-80, 92-87. Pretty high scoring games there, I would think, for the damn. They just scored 90-some points. 94 against LA, 93 against LA, 94 against Minnesota, 92 against Atlanta. The Fever, 84. That was a little tighter game there. This game should be a little tighter, though, huh? But you see the Sun, their wins 88, 81, 89, 80. So if Vegas can do, to me right here, if Vegas can hit their 90, 89, they should easily be able to cover this spread without knowing too much and just kind of looking at lines. And, you know, we've been around basketball, but I like this. What's up, Vipe? My man. Viper MB in the house. OG in the house. We got 11 in here. Shout out to all y'all. Thank you for coming through. I was looking like, does that say 1? No, it says 11. So hell yeah, that's what's up. You already know my main man Dave. You know, he's got all sorts of knowledge. I told him I kind of want you to focus on the MLB tonight. So he's going to be trying to attack the MLB, you know, and I'm going to look at this game. I feel real confident in just basketball in general with my eyes and just basic betting knowledge of what we've done here on the live sweat, you know. And stay tuned because I'm going to be taking my talents over to a different channel for tomorrow night, showing some love to some homies. We'll get to that later. Hell yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm just looking at these games coming up. I do have one play that I don't know how I feel now. I haven't looked at it since I got it. I like the Pirates team total. It was at 4.5. I got it way juiced at -133. It jumped to 5. I think I saw some 5.5 somewhere. So buyer beware. Buyer beware. That doesn't mean that I like the game over because I don't trust the A's to hit. So that's kind of I don't know. That's a whatever you want to do type of thing. I'm trying to find a way to back the Diamondbacks here, and that this comes off in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
But I don't know that I love it. Diamondbacks are hitting right-handed pitching the past 2 weeks. Actually, right around average. Their power is above average.
First talk with JT. What up, homie?
Their run creation is slightly below average, but we're talking about a really bad pitcher in Jake Irvin, who's basically, I mean, I guess you can call a 4-inning, 2-run start a quality start, but he's got torched for at home quite badly.
I'm just laughing.
That's fine.
Bananas and grapes says carrots and hummus. I mean, that made me laugh. But hey, real quick, because this shit is about to pop off, and I want you to keep going. But we got to bring in, some might say he's my better half. My main man, motherfucking Jimmy Gomez, the Uzi.
What's cracking, everybody? Happy live sweat. Little special edition WNBA going out after y'all, man. How we doing? Halfway through the year. It's June 6th. Glad y'all kicking in here with us. Let's hopefully get on this WNBA run. I'll tell you this, Teece is supposed to be the man that's driving this locomotive. But
no, we're gonna tune right into this, Jimmy. Like we haven't missed a beat with nothing.
Oh yeah. I'm not worried about it. No, I was just saying Teece is supposed to be the conductor that's driving this locomotive. But I'll tell you this, I've been watching WNBA out of just sheer fascination of just trying to figure out what Teece has been looking at and hitting, and it's pretty exciting. So I'm looking at today. I'm sure you already touched on it. This is literally the best matchup that we could ask here. We have one team's undefeated, the other team is 6-1. So it's going to be a hot and heavy. Looking to maybe get an over-tempo team. Vegas loves to play to the over. Connecticut Sun, from what I've seen. I need to pull the actual stats up. They're looking like pushing over. I don't know what the total line was sitting at, but usually these WNBA lines sit anywhere between like 158 to 164. So definitely looking to push that. Looking to get the Vegas team total over. And I don't know if the Aces are going to win, but like to definitely push Momo.
I think they are.
Get the run going.
I took the 5.5 right now at -108. So that'll be my first bet. Vegas Aces. Oh shit. Is that a fucking Jimmy Gomez? Motherfucking boy. Picks from Dave. Is this the motherfucking live sweat WNBA? Yes, you are not in an alternate universe. You are here ready to cash with us. So let's fucking go.
Nice. Kylie said, wait till live bet Aces when Suns go up by 5. Always love to get that, contradictory or contrarian plays in. I love that thinking, Kylie. Talk Sports with JT says it's 168 Bovada. So that's already telling me it's pushing a trend. I don't know if it's going to hit the over, but that makes sense. Appreciate it, Grit and Grind, Bananas and Grapes, Viper BMD. Shit, everybody chilling here, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out this fucking Taco Tuesday, bro. If you haven't already, make sure you get your beer, your drinks, whatever, smoke, whatever you got. A cup of water if you ain't drinking. Salute to y'all. Just appreciate y'all kicking in here with us.
There we go. Like your head was like cut off by the banner there for a second. My bad.
Oh, you're good.
Hey, what up, Don Play? Hey, I really appreciate that. Kylie Reynolds. All right. First off, that's a new name to us here at the Live Sweat. So shout out to you. But I appreciate that because that's what we're here for. We're here to hang out and learn together, cap together, throw things out in the chat. Let's see what we're all thinking. And, if we agree or disagree, whatever, that's fine. But we're here to do that and make money together and beat the book. So I love that. Thank you. New name. Shout out. Don Play. OG.
All right. I got two plays.
Dave's got 2 plays.
They're going off in the next 10 minutes. If you like them, you like them. I'm on the Diamondbacks first 5. Jake Irvin sucks. He sucks at home. Both teams are actually hitting fairly decently, but this is just a cap on the pitcher. It's kind of juicy. Get as low as you can. I got it at minus 131. That's that. I'm also taking the Dodgers Yurfie. I know Gonsolin's good, but Weaver's awful. And what's funny is I'm not even getting that good of a price on the Yurfie, and that's because the Dodgers have just been a team. No matter who's pitching for whatever reason, their Yurfies are hitting, especially when I'm paying attention to them. So
and
again,
people are looking at no. So I like the way your head is.
And the no is plus 100 now. So I think you're getting baited in to taking the Nerfie. Nerfie is not a thing anymore. The Yurfie is the new Nerfie because the Nerfie was and the first 3 and the first 7 is a new first 5. You got to keep up with trends. You only get value on these things for so long. There's hardly any value in the Nerfie anymore.
And there's a lot of value in what you just said right there. And that's why we appreciate Picks from Dave always coming out and showing love to the Live Sweat, baby. Yes, sir. It should be hosted by IKSNIZOL, Jimmy Gomez, and your boy Picks from Dave. Motherfucker, we love Picks from Dave. And we love Mr. Jimmy Gomez. How you living tonight? Oh, real quick, I do have baseball. My favorite play is the Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't like to even say those names, but minus 1.5. And I got that yesterday. It was at minus 104. I believe I seen that all the way up to 130, but it's a fade of Caprillion, right? It's a fade of the A's, who are on like 5-game losing streak. So I like to play these streaks of once it gets around 3 of winning and losing. Okay, so you fade a team that's lost 3 in a row, and you just keep fading them. They might lose 12 in a row. If you keep fading them the right way, you could cash up, right? But also the Pirates are on a 5-game win streak, I believe, 5 or 6. And so that goes with that as well. You take the team that is having that, and these two happen to be, whatever. So it worked out yesterday. And by the way, shout out to the Cappers contest. Shout out to everybody that's in it. Let's keep it going. Let's build this up. DJ Big Boss is coming out of pocket to try to build something here for us. It's a beautiful thing. So he would probably never say that, and I'm sorry if I spoke his business, but I'm just saying that because that's a damn good man that's trying to help build a community, a family of cappers, and like Dami Gunn said, a family that caps together stays together, and we will beat the books. Okay, so shout out to DJ Big Boss and all the hard work he does, and everyone at Who-Bangin, everyone on this panel, and everyone in the chat. Fucking hit us up for the contest.
These ladies
got something up his sleeve. Let's hear it.
Off, baby. Looks like the Sun has the first ball.
You know what I took in the contest today?
What'd you take?
I'm up $1,500 already. I took a Turkish soccer league game today over 3 goals. That hit for max bet. I did a max bet Astros team total yesterday. I did a max bet 2-leg parlay yesterday. Yeah. So I told you I'm either going to lose it all or win it all in one fell swoop.
Yeah. I mean, you can probably, once you get to your 10, you can even bet small on your next, couple to get your 10 and probably coast to the win because you started the week so hot. And that's the thing about a contest.
Strategy, whatever.
Strategy, yes.
Suns back to ace ball.
Okay.
What did we? I know I'm betting something. I'm betting the first half over in the Storm game because Teece was on it, and he likes the Storm too. But I don't know how to bet either of the games that are going on right now.
No, I mean we're learning and understanding. It's a little bit different. The quarters are 10 minute quarters, not 12-minute quarters. So
which I like.
Boring. So I have the video. I have the game in one screen. There may be people in the chat that are much more versed.
WNBA. Aces.
If you have any looks, please let us know. I got the box score and who's scoring on the other side. So we're going to try to make, this is a brand new, fresh attack to, just the same old WNBA. I look at women's basketball the way that I look at like La Liga basketball. You know what I mean? It's a slower tempo pace. You got more key basketball star players, more key pivotal people. You have less of a bench, so you just have to see how it goes, really. But yeah, so far they're just kind of duking it back and forth. A couple missed shots, but they're mostly contested. It ain't because they're just missing.
6-4 Aces right now with 7 minutes to go. Yeah, and that's a good call too. For people that don't know, the quarters are 10 minutes, not 12. NBA live sweating. By the way, I can't wait to just totally dive into the NBA this whole summer and just come up with, I'm going to dive into every single team. And there's going to be videos coming out. Trust me. We're going to have some good shit coming out for y'all. For NBA next year, I'm so excited for the regular season is where we can really make some money. And that's where a lot of the trends and a lot of the stuff, and then by the time the playoffs come around, which we've been successful in, especially live betting, it's going to be a fun season. So just stay tuned. Your boy IKSNIZOL, your boy Jimmy, your boy Picks from Dave. You already know. Follow us on Twitter. We're going to have some shit out there. Best believe that. Who-Bangin, though? Who-Bangin?
Man,
oh, yeah.
Why does my book still show 0-0? But the line is moved.
It's 11-4 Aces right now. Aces
no,
are
I know. I see it in a different screen. I got one screen that says 11-4. I got another screen that I'm watching the game that's sitting at 7-2, I think, 6-4. And then the actual points on my book is 0-0, but I'm still having the line movement. So,
okay, now we got our expert of all things women. My main man, Parlay Teece. What up, Teece?
What up, fellas? How you making out?
Good. How you doing,
bro?
Trying to get here, bro. Trying to get here.
Dave, lower your camera just a little bit if you can.
I had some shit I had to take care of, and
You're good.
Of course, everybody in front of me needed to get 1,000 things at the store when I'm sitting there with just one. Like, hello, can I just beep beep and roll and just let me tap and go, man.
And real quick, Aces is up by 6. You can get a plus 7.5 first quarter. You think they'll get back within? I mean, this should not be like that big of a blowout early, right?
I'm logging in right now to put it on. I don't know if this is on regular TV or cable or not. So
okay,
I'm logging in to put the game on. Does anybody
it's on
know?
ESPN? Is it? No.
Is it on ESPN?
Hold
If
on.
it's on ESPN,
Yeah,
No, it's not telling me. But the other two are on CBS Sports Network.
that's crazy because
So
this
the
game,
8 and the 10 o'clock games, since they're like two, they're that's how they're highlighting it is CBS Sports Network.
yeah, that's crazy, man. Because this is a rematch. Of
This
last
is the
year's
game.
final.
This is the game you would want to watch, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess the WNBA knows that and said, "Fuck that, man. You gotta subscribe."
You gotta pay. Yeah, we gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
I took my first just based off of just revert to the mean. I took a 1 unit play on the Suns plus 6.5 minus 102. So I like it. It's not juiced at all.
That's good, man. That's good because I took
First
that earlier.
half.
I took
First
that
quarter.
yesterday.
First quarter.
Oh,
Did I say first
quarter,
half? I
yeah.
apologize. First quarter.
Hold
No,
on.
I was just asking you. You didn't. I believe you were talking about it. My book won't even give me that. It just gives me the first half. So
Yeah, mine too.
you're doing good there.
Real quick. So you were getting 6.5 in the first quarter.
Yep.
What were you getting for the full game? I would have smashed the full game at that point, man.
Full game is plus 9.5.
Oh yeah. See, here's a tricky spot with this game, man. It's a back-to-back. They're going to play again on Thursday, and they're going to split. So it's a matter of who wins this game. Whoever wins this game, you gotta smash the other side. The next, come on, man, you gotta smash the other side. Come Thursday.
Hey, we got a overseas friend. What up? Greetings from Germany. Well, greetings from the land. And if you don't know, that's Cleveland, Ohio, baby.
Shoot, right now we just took Sun first quarter plus 6.5 minus 102 for 1 unit.
Okay.
I think it moved up to minus 120, but you can still get that number. Anybody else?
When that happens, you already know. Muffin firing, baby. Let's go. We're official now.
Let's get it popping, and it's going right to Teece's pregame analysis. Y'all tuned into his cap earlier in the game. It is going. It's flowing. It's going to the over. It's going nice. So let's keep these buckets going.
Man, don't you hate when you can't remember passwords for shit?
That's what you got a face for.
Yeah, well, I can't do that on my Fire Stick.
Right.
Oh, man, I really don't know what my friggin' password is, man. Let me see if I can log in here. And
Try
see.
boobs.
No.
Hey, on the contest website, you can watch the game from that.
Oh.
Yeah, or Bet Online. Bet Online does it too. You can watch it for free.
Yeah. No, I can. You're just gonna be behind and shit,
Oh. Well, no offense, but I'm probably not watching until the Storm game because that's the only thing you have bets on. That's the only thing that I can tell. So,
that's the only thing I put out.
Yeah.
I don't want everybody playing on my plays and losing, and they're my personal plays, man. And nobody really gets that if you play every single one of my personal plays, you're going to be profitable. People want to pick and choose, and because people want to pick and choose, I'm not going to post every one of my plays.
Yeah, because then you end up making a bet and losing and having to dye your hair pink again.
That ain't happening, bro.
It's not going 7 games.
Dami Gunn's grandson. It's his birthday today. He's 9. Shout out to Dami Gunn's grandson.
Woohoo! Poppy!
Hey, what's up, Brian Stevens? I'm loving it, Teece. You're bringing some new faces to the live sweat over here. It's the We Got Sweat edition. That's when the live sweat meets We Got Next with Mr. Teece. Let's go. And Dave's going to keep his eye on some MLB. And so is Jimmy. And it's going to be a profitable night. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm really pissed off because I can't watch the game, man. I can't remember my password.
Who-Bangin 69, 69, 69.
That's what I said. Boobs with a Z.
Unfortunately.
Teece. 69.
That's not how I roll. This is just ridiculous, man.
Don't you love when you make a password too hard for yourself to realize?
How about Griner Lover 69?
Yeah. No, that's definitely Orange Hat.
Traffic
69.
Cone 69.
No, that's not it, man.
I'm sure it's not. There's if it was or if it was even close, I don't think we could talk to.
Hey, let's go.
I just signed in here the other night, man. That's the messed up part.
We got a 13-9 ball game. 3:28 left to go in the first. We got Vegas at the free throw line. They're up. The full game line is 7.5. The total's at 166.5. So y'all did good with that.
This is crap, dude.
What'd you guys get at 157, 158? Somewhere in there.
I don't freaking know, man. I'm not happy right now.
They fighting back, baby.
15-9. 15-9 aces.
They fighting back. Come on.
You need 6.5?
I got let me see.
I think it was 6.5, right?
No, because honestly, I locked in more than one unit.
I'm just watching on my phone. I don't want
6.5. Yeah. So let's keep it within 6 or.
Teece, you don't have I know you probably already know this, but you don't have an email address attached to it where you can just forget your password and.
I do, but I typed in the email address wrong, so I can't. And they were.
What are you looking for?
Just watch it from your phone, bro.
I'm just.
You trying to log into your book or trying to log in to watch the game?
It's right here. Offbeat. It's right here, and you're part of it. Thanks for showing up. Much love, homie. He said, "Where's the crowd?" For the game. It's right here.
Welcome to WNBA.
What city do the Connecticut Sun play in?
Probably Maine.
I would imagine right next to the Mohegan Sun, right? It would only make sense.
They play at the Mohegan Sun. It's in Unica or something like that.
There you go.
That's like in the woods, bro.
I don't know shit about WNBA, but that's called correlation, motherfuckers.
No, what I'm trying to tell you is in Connecticut, just like a lot of those states, all this populated city parts are near the coast, and the inland part of the fucking state is woods. Mohegan Sun is in fucking the middle of nowhere, or used to be at least.
What up, Jamrock Kicks? I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah, I know.
We got a lot of new people tonight, and I'm loving it.
It's an
13 years ago, 12 years ago, 12 years ago.
Teece, any thoughts on Suns plus 12.5?
Yeah, of course. Thoughts on I'm taking that shit if I can get 12.5. I can't get 12.5. That's why she's 9.5.
So no, it's 9.5 right now as well for me. But basically, if we can get double digits, you're good with it, or would you rather have 11.5 rather than 10.5?
I mean, I'll see where this goes, but anything over 6.5, I like. Let me see what's going on.
I took aces minus 5.5.
What up, Patty Reynolds, G Martinez, Don Play?
There he is.
Jamrock Kicks. What's good, guys? JT, Boogie Main.
Boogie Main.
All right, I took one more unit at 8.5.
What's good, bro? Brian Stevens.
8.5.
What's happening, fellas? Let's get them likes up, y'all. Get them up. Get them up.
Jimmy, I'm thinking this is an aces game, man.
I mean, it definitely could be. So
Diamondbacks up 1-0.
I said that on my show that I was thinking it's an aces game because I think they got caught looking ahead against the Fever, and it's the only way that it was. I think it is, but the way these two teams play, it could turn around in the second half if the Aces win. I don't think they win by margin. And whoever wins, I'm taking the other side tomorrow. Thursday, that's for sure. Like right now, Connecticut just called a timeout. They're up. They're down by 9. My first half over isn't looking too good right here.
13.5 is a good fucking number, though.
But it's not at 13.5, bro. What are you doing? You're giving numbers out that aren't there. You're giving Don Play numbers out.
That's Kylie Reynolds. I just bet 91 to win $50 on Suns plus 13.5.
I missed that. Excuse me.
That's a good book. That's a good book if you're getting that.
Hatina Crawford!
What's
What up?
I can't get alternative.
There we go.
I'm sitting on that
11.5.
6.5 and 8.5 first quarter.
First
Here.
half, 6.5.
Here's G Martinez with some, shout out to G Martinez.
Yes, sir. I got
Miss JJ Teece, Nelson Odado, Dudada. I just fucking totally butchered that. Can't hang if Brianna.
Your
gets
fee cashed.
or
Your fee cashed. There we go.
And
Nice.
see, there's our fucking guy coming through with MLB like a fucking dog.
Fuck. Dodgers.
You know
Your
what? Okay, no, hold on. You cash. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go
And
let's go
Diamondbacks
to-
are up 1-0.
Okay, a little song.
You got to play the one with.
Yeah, buddy.
You got to play the one with the girl with the glasses. Every
Yeah.
time.
You missed
No, that
me.
one was yours. It's labeled as yours.
Oh, okay.
Drinks
It's
2,
labeled as
Dave.
yours. Dave
Drinks
Spade.
3, Dylan. Oh, so you want this one?
I just like her. I like the whole glasses thing. I'm not, she's a little
Wendy
skinny for me. But
Peppercorn, kind of.
yeah.
You don't know what she's like.
No, I don't. Trust me, I don't know what
She's
she's
just
like.
an image in the figment of your imagination. But what ain't fake is the money you just put in your bankroll. Let's keep cashing. Let's go. We got WNBA popping. We got the live sweat mixed with that. You know what we call that? We got sweat. What up, Teece? What up, Jimmy? What up, Ed? What up, Jet?
I'm in. I got the game on live, man. I finally figured my password out. Now,
Good job.
The louder I yell, the more people come through. We got 20 in here now. Let's go.
All right, ended the first, and you got 9 point aces.
Fuck.
lead.
Sun got fucking
I think it's this
railroaded.
I'm taking the 11.5 with the Sun for the second half.
For the second half.
Well, for the full game, my bad.
No, for the first half, I see
The full
first half,
game. I'm taking 11.5 for the
The
full
live line, bro. The live line, the full game live line.
Yep.
What
Yeah,
about this?
but first half is also that number too.
Well, then take them both. Bet it
No,
twice.
I'm not taking any of that.
Neither am I.
The Aces have been scoring 90 some points per game. These Suns ain't got shit.
Oh man, it's switched. It's down to 10.5. Every time I try,
Dodgers have 3 runs, Kylie. It's 3-0 nothing. 3-0 right now.
I suck. I hate
In
my
the first,
Yeah, I only needed
Yeah.
1 run, but
that's a no sweater.
yeah.
Forget her. No
Top of the
sweater.
first.
Forget her.
Yeah.
Here on the live sweat.
Every time I try to put a live bet in with this book, man, the
Fucking
line
Nationals are hitting though.
they won't accept it. And I look down and it's down to 10.5 now. And I'm like, dude,
11.5 is a lot offbeat.
well, I like the 11.5, but unfortunately, I didn't get it in because the assholes fucking wheeled around and suspended it, and now it's back up at 10.5. They do this to me every time. This book,
Yeah, no, I seen
It's
10.5.
freaking smashed, man. I smashed these
But
motherfuckers.
the first half, yeah, no, now it's at 10.5 minus 1.
I'm taking the full game. I'm taking the full game. I think you see a different Sun team in the second half here.
Fuck, I took a 1-unit play. Aces race to 20 plus 130. So just lock me in as that my next play. So I don't fucking fuck these fucking Suns. 6-1, fake ass 6-1.
Yeah,
I've
fake
been
ass
watching
6-1.
this Aces play all day, man. They just got ripped. Man, I don't believe fucking shit about this Sun.
All right.
All my thoughts about this game just went out the window with them.
Who have the Aces played, dude? Tell me who the Aces have played, Jimmy.
Who the Aces have played? I mean, the best thing that they probably
The
played is
Fever, LA, shit. There's
They're
two
playing
more.
a team right now that was in the finals last year, and it's the best team they played all year because the Aces have played the Fever, the Dream, the Lynx, Sparks. I mean, the Sparks is the best team they played so far, and the Sparks haven't played anybody.
And the
So-
Sparks beat them.
I'm not saying the Aces aren't the team, man, because the
They
Aces
just put up 25 in the first quarter on supposedly their best competition.
Yeah, I'm saying they're the team, but I'm saying
I'm
watch
taking minus 10.5 for no. Wait, I want to see if a bucket's scored by the other team. We always have that luxury of waiting, but that 5.5 I think is going to be good money. The pregame, and
Well, if I want any chance of hitting this first half over, I need the Sun to pick it up now.
any MLB live bets. It might not be a live bet. Let me look real quick. I got some shit I like. It might be pregame. Oh, damn! Guardians already up 1-0. And yeah, my shit started. But let's look through. Okay, Pirates already up 1-0. Bottom of the first.
Get in there, baby.
One out, man. I'm first and third.
I don't like the bases loaded with the
Brilliant off.
Nationals, though. I don't like that at all. Let's get 2 outs. Let's get double fucking play here.
I need to get in here and retweet this shit since I friggin' people were going to my link and I wasn't on there because I didn't pay attention and I ended up stealing the Live Sweats link today.
Well, it was called "We Got Sweat," so I think he just didn't read it all the way through and just it seemed like his thing. Like it's
I wasn't expecting it. Kelsey Plum's just
well, you should expect it because from here on out, as long as there's WNBA on a Tuesday and my main man Teece wants to come through, you already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna blast y'all up with some live plays and we're gonna have some fun.
What'd you say about Kelsey Plum?
I said she's a beast, bro. She's just got an one. It's 28.
She's like a little Energizer bunny. She's always just going and go. You know what I mean? She don't stop.
I'm trying to find where the did you guys tweet this show out? Because I'm trying to find it to retweet it.
Yeah, we tweeted it out, knucklehead.
I don't see it, man.
Well, start looking.
I'm looking. I guess I'll have to go to Dave picks from Dave's page to try and find it.
It's on Sniz, it's on DJs.
You can go there.
I retweeted it, Dave's there.
Plum would ride you hard. All right. Yeah, and you know what? That might make Teece's day.
What?
Getting ridden hard. Oh, Jesus Christ. I smoked a little too much. Ridden hard by Plum. And then
getting a plum ride. That's what
yeah, you get a little plum ride. That's we got sweat, baby.
I'll get on the Kelsey Express.
Hey, check this out.
What?
Fucking Nationals Grand Slam.
Wow.
I was almost trying to jump on them at the +1.5. It was only still like.
Well, I'm gonna go 1 for
130.
1. Sorry about that bet, guys. I'm gonna go 1 for 1. So far on the stream, man, that sucks.
You know what? I'm taking this 14.5 first half for the Sun.
That's
14.5.
I mean, it's still the first inning, but they're not coming back. They're not coming back. There's no way in hell.
I see 12.5.
I just got 14.5.
And I liked the 10.5.
I don't fucking believe them. Fucking frauds.
This total's going the opposite way. I don't like it, man.
This is gonna be the game that Teece talks about in like 2-3 weeks. Fucking Vegas kicked the Suns' ass and they want revenge. I can see it already.
Well, they play again on Thursday, man. This is a back.
Well, there you go. We'll have the revenge back-to-back factor on Thursday and then jump on fucking Connecticut.
That's exactly what you're going to have to do. You take the other side.
Yeah.
In this
As far as
situation,
the MLB right now, I'm not seeing anything.
MLB, honestly, I personally haven't capped the card. Did a little bit of capping last night and then kind of went away from it. As soon as we can get a good grip of this game, first quarter, first half, I'll dig into all these late games. We still got a lot of 7 o'clock games and I think 5:30 games. So, but as myself,
You know what?
the 3 ball's not falling for the Sun, man.
If you really want one, here it is.
Yeah, right now Suns converting at a 20% ratio from the
Pirates
three-pointer.
minus 2.5.
That's terrible, Jimmy.
I know. That's why I went fucking Vegas race to 20. I went the
No,
other way.
that inning just ended. Chill on that.
Everything's bricks, man. They're just bricking, man. Rebecca Allen they need Rebecca Allen to start friggin' getting some points here, man.
You got the Suns shooting at a 27% clip, 5 out of 18 so far. Vegas Aces are shooting at a 52% clip, 11 out of 21. They just missed the three-pointer right now.
I'm gonna keep my eyes on the Gardos and the Red Sox because there's a run scored in 2 runs scored in the first, and the total's at 8.5. I think this game still goes under.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Nah, it is better.
Be back.
Thanks for the warning, Dave. I need some food, man. This is terrible, dude.
But as far as live MLB, fuck. Do we take the Reds plus 3.5? Fuck.
I'll tell you what, man. I'm really surprised at how the Sun have
He said,
started
nah.
the season. You know, being they have a new coach now. They lost one of their, a league MVP and Jonquel Jones. You know, I'm really surprised that they're 6-1, to be honest with you.
You know what I would like to maybe take is maybe take the Tigers. I can't see Phillies holding on to a lead. We haven't been able to trust them all year. That might be a look at plus 305. What else? Everybody else that's supposed to be winning is kind of winning. You have Rays on top, so you can't really fade them. Pirates over A's. Can't really fade shit right there. Astros versus Blue Jays. I think that makes sense. Yankees versus White Sox is tied 0-0. I would wait until the 4th, 5th inning, and if it's tied up, I would take the Yankees. Right now, you could take the Yankees at minus 161, but maybe if you get the White Sox with like a runners on first and second at the top of the 4th or the 5th, you'll get like some plus money on the Yankees. Pull up your balls, pull up your breasts, whatever you got to, whatever you got, and then
Whatever you got to pull up.
Yeah, whatever you got to pull
up.
Connecticut's just getting outplayed, bro. Outplayed. Hey, I'll tell you what, man.
I got something I like.
I did something really stupid today.
Let's hear it.
I played a game, and I'll read it to you because I'm still like kicking myself. And if it doesn't win, which it just got tied up, I'm going to be really mad. I took the Pirates 850. I put up 850 to win 500. Dude, what the fuck am I doing? Minus a half run.
850 for 500 for the first 5?
Yeah, minus 170 run line.
And they just tied it?
Yeah, the A's just tied it.
Let me see who.
Cool. And you know what I just took there? Come on. Place it. Done. There we go. All right, we're locked in at minus 113. The Pirates over 5.5.
Really? I mean, they should. I mean,
you see how many times they had the bases loaded yesterday too?
I mean,
you're fine, bro. You're fine. Just roll.
Kaplan sucks, man. He sucks.
I was just gonna say, I'm looking at the stats right now, bro.
You almost want them
away.
to go
He
up.
has 2 starts. He's 0-2 with the 7.45 ERA. He's at least gonna give up a couple more birds. So you're good. Take smoke one and enjoy it.
Smoke one, enjoy it.
I hope so.
Yeah. I think you'd be all right. I mean, in general, dude's 0 for 7, and it's not the fact that
going against Keller. Yeah, come on, man.
Not the fact that he's horrible. He's horrible, like symmetrically all around. At home, he's a 7.46. On the road, he's a 7.46.
Talking about it too much.
The last 7 starts, he's a 7.46. What the fuck?
Look at this,
I'll be
man.
right back. I gotta get a drink. We got 25 up in here. Let's go.
This first half line is now at 74.5. Do you believe that shit? Wow. Wow.
Oh,
I'm half tempted to take it. Take the over 74.5, man.
Why? Because
hell, I already bet you over 82.5 or 82.
Well, just be careful. I mean, you said it yourself, Tease. I mean, you would know way more than I do, but just kind of capping the capper. You're saying, Suns aren't scoring. We definitely expected the Suns, to at least revert to make this a fucking game, but they're not scoring. Maybe they can get it in the second half, but
yeah, and the line right now in the first half, 17.5. Man, if I would have waited around for a better number. Instead, I just turned around and pissed away $100.
damn. No, that's man, the live sweat is, I mean, well, live betting is a different animal, man. And that's why I tell other people sometimes, like, I don't know how you do your live bets according to your normal bets. I know some people it's the same type of unit size. I know me personally, I like if I'm doing a live bet, it would be right now it's currently anywhere between like 40 to $100, just depending on how
I need to move that down to 50. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but for a live bet, I'm usually doing 10 to 20, and then I'm doing multiple units because I'm watching the game and I'm adjusting as it is. So if I'm fucking wrong at least a little bit, I can try to hedge out or press maybe even more if you're right. But that's kind of how I like to do it. Kind of like more like how if you're maybe like day trading or something like that, you're kind of more buying and scaling in regards to planting your flag and fucking just watching it from there,
Hey, Jimmy, you know what? I'm excited. Tonight's such a beautiful night. We bring the women's basketball out. We bring Teece out. And you know what? We got 28 mops up in here. You got to love it on a Tuesday. Turn it up with your boys. Come on. Thanks for showing out, fam. Much love.
Yeah, man. Thanks to you, Tease, too, man. Whenever you get back, this shit's fuck. Oh, you right there. You just backed out.
This
is real dope, man. I'm like, I know that we were talking about it, but just straight up between me and you, I'm really excited about this shit. This is the first year I really want to dig into WNBA. I know you've been killing it for fucking a couple of years now. So
I'm not having the best year, man. And I blame it on. I blame it on. I got my hands in too many different.
31
here, man. Because the last few years I've just cut everything out and just concentrated on WNBA. Well, this year I've been into everything, and my WNBA is suffering.
Yeah,
appreciate you.
And that's the same thing that happened to me like 2-3 years ago. I was trying to learn hockey and then still cap basketball and still trying to cap baseball, and I was trying to do too much, and then I was end up going fucking every night. I would go like 4-4, 3-3, and then all that work ended up being for shit. So it was like, dude, just
losing to the juice or whatever. Yeah.
So just focus on one sport. And I mean, if you really need to try to find some sort of algorithm or something, not algorithm, but a spreadsheet, something that's going to help you cut time to figure out, like looking at picks faster, because when you get to like my level or Teece's
Mike,
level,
if you want to come through, you're welcome. Keep going, Jimmy.
Or somebody else that's been capping for a long time, I don't want to see you get tired of a sport, but then you start realizing that there's better lines in different sports. You kind of need to kind of venture, and WNBA is one of those things right now. A lot of people don't give it the fucking time of the day. And honestly, I'm fine with that, because that's how we're able to get some of these good lines, stale lines.
Yeah, exactly, Jimmy. Exactly. Well, you're always well-spoken. I kind of mumble and ramble sometimes, but you already know what it is because I'm hungry. It's getting close to halftime. We got 32 up in here, and I need to place an order. Hello, bing, bing. Is this McBoss Burger?
Yes, thank you for coming to McBoss Burger, my friend. Weekday special, back to what we do best. Half cooked, half up. We get it started. You do the rest. How's everybody today?
We're doing good, player. How you doing?
Chilling like a Billy, man.
I love it. I love it. I love
What
it.
up, Teece?
I'm hoping we get some points here out of the Sun, man.
We got a little sweat going.
There we go. All right, 33-19. We're only down by 14. I just need points right now to get that.
Appreciate you, Mike.
get the over. Well, the over is probably not happening, but it still could.
Hey, oh,
The Aces are a fast-paced team, but the Sun need their buckets to fall, man. Their shots have been terrible, man, not falling.
I want to show some love right here for offbeat. You know what? That means a lot because it's not just like you hop up, you get on camera, you have fun, you throw your happy face on, and you do your thing. No, there's a lot of work involved in this. So really appreciate you for that one right there. And I really appreciate Mr. DJ Big Boss, the Don Dada Who-Bangin, Teece holding it down and keeping it fresh with new look. Like, who else is doing WNBA stuff other than a couple of our other guys? Those are our guys too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Teece, man. An OG who, makes his income off of doing this shit. So there's no bullshit. When he puts out a play, he's invested. All right. That's food in on his table or not. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Teece, a fucking legend.
Thank you, man. I definitely am invested.
Yes, sir.
Man, how did y'all end up with this layout? I had it all set up. Y'all got the freaking bridge over
Hey,
here.
just switch it up. Do whatever you gotta do. Switch it up.
Boss had it hooked up, bro. Look at this, man. Come on, can we make a friggin'? There we go.
Hey, I'm gonna smoke one for you right now.
Smoke
57 with 3 minutes left. Look at this. Sun with a steal. They're in transition. Oh, look at her. She hesitated to try to jump up for a three, but ended up taking a couple steps in and getting a two. So that's good. Timeout. Oh, man, dude. 36-23. Here come the sun. Here come the sun.
Here comes the sun. Dee. It's all right.
13 now. Let's cut this shit to 10, man, before the half, man. I'll be happy. I'll win 2 bets.
Thought he was popping right back, so we're just gonna pop.
Somebody said they're gonna smoke one for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Step back, Jay.
You know what happens when we smoke when we get that.
Oh, bro. Never ever put a bet in and say fuck it. Never. Fuck it and take it, man. That's always a loser. And I hope you don't lose because I got that in there too. But I didn't follow it with fuck it.
Hey, we got some tea stuff up in here. I could click on. That's fun.
I'm a superstitious guy, man. I can't hear those L words. Those L words should not be in any capper's fucking vocabulary.
Oh no, we don't play around like that over here, Mister.
I don't even like lean, man. I don't even like that. If you listen to me, I very rarely say lean. I don't even like that word.
Lean just means like you haven't capped it all the way. It means you're kind of just feeling a certain way.
Well, if you
it's
have
more of a first glance type shit. No, you can't.
Show,
yeah, lean does not count as a bet.
If you're on a show, if you're on a show and you haven't betted, it shouldn't come out of your fucking mouth.
Well, no. If someone's asking for your opinion on it, hey, I would.
Oh, I'll give my opinion.
I would go this way, but I'm not betting this. That's what necessarily a lean is. But I feel what you're saying.
I'm a superstitious guy. Your words.
My bad. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to cook some lemon pepper wings also in the back.
Ooh wee!
Now, you know what I'm saying?
Hey Jimmy.
Hey, I just saw Buck Beers perk up, man. That's his shit there. Lemon pepper wings.
He said lemon pepper.
No,
I can smell it. I can smell it.
You're right up, man. You're right up DJ's alley there, bro.
Hey, Jimmy, look at this though. You know, this is I love that.
Fuck yeah, offbeat. You already know, man. That's what we like to kick it, man. It's a little bit of mix of everything, some real shit, nothing scripted. Ain't nothing, you know what I mean? Anything we try to sell to you is shit that we do ourselves, you know, and we ain't really selling shit besides just our image and our likeness and what the fuck we do for a living, you know. So
Okay.
appreciate it, Offbeat, and I'm gonna smoke one with you right now too. Shit.
For Step Back Jay, and for him throwing his play down into the chat. You know, this is what he wants, this is what he gets, right? I think this is it.
Who got next? We on deck, time to fall in. The money's coming all in with Teece, we ballin'. Like time for us to hit a little grinding spree.
Did I do that or did you do that?
I did.
Oh.
He asked for it.
Step Back Jay wanted to hear
showing you love. He wanted to hear that JPZ banger.
Oh, go ahead.
Who got next? We on deck, time to fall in. The money's coming all in with Teece, we ballin'. Like time for us to hit a little grinding spree. But no peace till we hear that Britney Griner's free. Sparks fly high through the sky like Mercury. It's close to the sun, feel the heat, you're done. Catch the fever, spread your wings, living dreams is mystical. We weather through the storm, liberty. We born it like a lynx, it's a battle cat. We predate.
Bro,
Hey,
I love it.
I like that. You know what?
Incorporate-
Verse 2,
I'm about
verse
to hit up
2.
JPZ. I'm
the
gonna
way
back out real
JPZ
quick.
incorporated all the teams in there is just sick, man.
Teece need to get on whenever the second track come out. Teece need to get on there and spit a verse, man.
He make his
Upload it.
debut.
Right. Talk about the trips to the casino, y'all say, hitting the first action at 2 a.m. while the girls was
Well,
moaning.
this is a story.
I don't know.
I'd
Whatever you want to say, you know?
Hey, let me write it. Just let me write it. Let me get the
Right.
writing credit.
You don't even got to worry about it, Teece. Let DJ Ghost write it for you. You just got to spit it, bro. You just work on your rhymes, you know?
You gotta spit it like you wrote it, though. You know what I'm saying? You
I
gotta
spit it
you wrote
like James Caan's son, the Hooligans.
Like Easy E.
Hey, no, but
Hey,
for
I
real,
saw
I-
these
Speaking of-
games after
Speaking of
19
Easy E, I got a good friend. He's been on
boom,
before
that one,
here.
son. Boom, boom.
His name is Dismos. He was a ghostwriter for Easy E back in the day.
Who?
And he tells the story that Easy E would get him whatever he wanted in the studio and have him write it, and he would rap it. And then days later, Easy E only liked to go in the studio like by himself. And they play the vocals. They had him rap over it, and then they take the vocals out, and that's how they made the song. But yeah, my boy Dismos, we'll have Dismos come in. You guys love that guy's energy.
hell yeah, that should be dope. Some OG culture, some stories and shit.
All right, we got a 14-point game with 2.5 minutes left. Jackie
What up,
Young.
Razor?
Yes.
Hey, good show today, man. Went hard on that fucking all day horse racing show. I gotta watch a little bit of it, man. That shit was dope.
Wow, that's a big girl there, boy.
It was an all-day horse racing show.
Yeah, I guess
Razor?
Razor switched over now. He's doing that shit full time.
That sound like work.
Yeah, man. I wonder if he's drunk right now. Love some Razor, man. Love some Razor. Even though he's still pissed off at me because I stood him up at Delaware Park last week.
Damn, you did it again?
No.
Oh, okay, no, just kidding.
You need to understand, man. I'm not awake at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Right. You're a night. You're a night guy.
I'm just going to bed.
Right. You're a night guy. You're working that late shift.
If they had 24-hour racing at Delaware Park, I would have been up in there.
They do. The only problem is the horses that are up when you're up are fucking, tranked or some other drug that we just don't have access to the info. I don't care how they're doing it. I just don't have the info, in Saudi Arabia, all that. But
Yeah.
Dave and I, we'll try to fuck around and do the Australias, even though I know Razor and a couple other people will tell you that it's not really one you should do because they also fuck around with a lot of drugs that the horses can win randomly. But it's kind of like my little vice, it's my little slot machine, is
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Speaking of Mr. Dave is back. What up, Dave?
Hey, I went into labor. Sorry, I gave birth, and I'm okay.
What up, Dave? Yeah.
I came on here
All about
mostly.
your fucking weird shits.
It was a stillbirth.
Oh, man. Golly.
I came on here mostly to congratulate our guy Dave, leaderboard #1 spot. He said what he was going to do. He did what he said he was going to do.
Yeah, he
I don't
did.
know how the hell I'm going to catch him from here.
Hold
I
on,
want another 500 a day on Turkish soccer.
hold on. You guys started that shit already?
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, it started today.
I capped a Turkish soccer game and went over by one
Do I got
goal.
to log in?
Yesterday. Today's Tuesday.
Oh, hell yeah. Good shit, Offbeat.
Hold on. Do I got to log in or anything? I didn't hear.
You can still do it. You 10 bets a week. You can catch
All
up.
right, you can figure that out on the side. But Offbeat, hell yeah! Shout out to Offbeat. Been kicking it with us. You know, appreciate the love, and we give love back. And shit like this needs to be, you know, talked about more. People doing good things in life. Passed exam
sir.
today. Celebrating with you guys. Hell
Hey,
yeah!
Good
Really
shit, Off.
appreciate
Anybody
you.
else in the chat passed their STD exam today? We'll shout you out too.
You
Oh,
can
I thought it was a colonoscopy.
You can pay for 2 McBoss burgers and only get half of eating one.
Hey, let's
You
go
know,
ahead.
that's a deal.
Let's go ahead and cash that ACES race to 20 plus 130.
There you go.
Ran it
I
up.
wish I had that, Jimmy.
Told you,
I
they look like
wish
they're just gonna be
you said
running the
that.
first half, man. So we're still down 1 unit. We'll figure out how we attack in the second half. As a matter of fact, during this halftime, I'm going to take time to look at this MLB card.
Yeah, find a way. We're gonna find a bet on this WNBA. I'm gonna get involved and waste my money that way because I haven't bet the WNBA at all today.
That was
so.
beautiful. Suns is a fraud. At least tonight they
I
are.
will be on the Sparks game over first half with Teece though.
Sparks has been looking ridiculous, man.
I will like it.
Sparks is very interesting.
I don't know
man.
about the side. I don't know about the side, but I like that. I like.
I don't want to disrespect that girl's name, but that girl,
that girl's thing.
What's the name of the #1 shooter for the Sparks? Ojanawi or
Oh, I already fucked it up pretty good. So you can't do as bad.
Yeah, she is amazing, man. She is really good. She's scoring, I think, like 25 points per. You know, she is nice.
Agomike.
Agonike.
25 points is a quarter of a whole team's point.
Nah, the scorer in that game is Joel Lloyd, man, for the Storm.
Oh yeah, Joy Lloyd.
Joel Lloyd.
Is she good in general, or she's been good this season, or what's her quick little break?
She's good in general. She's a baller.
Damn, dude. I knew I should have hopped on that 10.5 for the first half.
So
wet.
All right, but see, all right, I capped a couple things out. Everything I capped out hit, so that's good. These are mental notes. We don't have to press anything. We're all trying to learn some shit here.
right.
You know, so but
And we're
I'm
learning
taking
putting our
notes.
actual live money. That's the beautiful thing about this show is some of it, when it comes to normal NBA minus Teece, I'm not talking about Teece, just us, me, Sniz, and then DJ. I don't know how much he knows when it comes to WNBA, but me and Sniz don't know a lot, but we do know how to bet basketball live.
Basketball, yeah.
We're trying to take what we know to a new sport, and all this stuff.
That's the water.
We always talk about if you don't win making your money on the bet, at least if you lose, make sure that you actually really learn some shit, not just I lost and whatever. Yeah, let's move on. Don't make that.
No, why?
But just keep it in mind. Like, okay, well, I'll never bet on the Sun, thinking that they're going to come out this hard when they're, going ahead, 6-0, and whatever, undefeated match.
What Jimmy's trying to say is some of us know about women, some of us know about basketball, some of us know about both, and some of us don't know anything about either. You can figure out who those are, okay?
Hey DJ, real quick, you're probably old enough to remember this. Do you remember the Wonder Twins?
Oh, Ashley and Mary Kate, right? From
No.
Full House?
No.
Oh.
You remember the Wonder Twins from the Justice
Some of the
League?
ones from Pornhub.
From Justice
Yeah, no. You see how fast he put his shades on? He was like, wait, what? Oh,
No,
yo, those ones? Yeah. Wait,
Super
which ones
Friends.
you talking
Super
about?
Friends.
Oh,
You talking
Wonder
about
Twin
Miss Pearl?
the Ion channel got Chicago Fire.
Wonder Twin Powers activate.
Game on, man.
There you
Don't
go.
remember-
Great.
You know, I
Great
always
catch,
considered
that
the
great.
Golden Girls the Thunder Twins. Those
Hey,
beautiful
but
Golden
shout out to
Girls.
DJ for this cold ass background. We got sweat, man. That's fresh with the mic right there. That's beautiful.
I like it.
That's
I
a thing
like
of
it.
Beauty. I love it.
We got
That
sweat.
pumps me up.
Hey, you know
We
what?
got
A
23 up
three
in
would
here.
be
Shout
good
out
right
to
here.
y'all.
A 3 would be good because that would cover my 15 and a half. But what are you doing?
It's 48-31
What a
Teece
shot
at
was that
halftime.
bullshit, man.
48-31, Teece. If you want to go ahead and interject any thoughts about the second half or anything, I'm going to go off Mike a little bit. I'm going to go off Cam just for a little bit. I just want to be able to cap this stuff. And I'm still going to be listening. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Well, anyway, back in the day, there was a show, the Justice League with the Super Friends, and there was a brother and a sister, the Wonder Twins, and that's what Kelsey Plum reminds me of every time I see her. Wonder Twin powers activate. Never mind.
Yeah, no. Justice League, DC. I fuck with you. No,
Okay,
everyone loves
I got to
some
bet the
Teece.
place.
Yeah, I mean, I can
You
only
gotta bet the place.
I can only look at the sun here. I'm not putting any more money.
Hey, there's Pops. There's Gary. What up, Gary?
Pops, what up, now?
Gary Berry Bowberry.
Hey. Hey, real quick, DJ's got a.
Okay, so here's a bet theory that I learned from one of our fellow cappers. Okay, so this is how it goes. So the under and over is already predetermined for the second half at the beginning of the game. It's usually half of the whole thing. Every now and then it moves just a little bit. And on this game, we right on course. I see an 83. The original line was 168. 168 and a half is 84. It only went down like a half a point, which is giving us. They only scored 79 points in the first half. So we got a 5 points value on the total right there. And you consider in a game where we got somebody dominant, if it becomes anywhere in the blowout in the fourth quarter, they'll slow it down. So most value on this total right here going into the second half is going to be like taking the under, because we're getting a plus 5 points, basically 4 or 5 points from the original total right there. So I already took it for a little bit. I got 83. What is this? 83 and a half. Yeah, I got it went up to 84 and a half.
Yeah, the total on the game is 164 and a half, juice to the under. So my theory on this is I think the third quarter could start off a little quick scoring, and then everything else is going to slow down.
Exactly.
So we kind of, since they're 10-minute quarters, we almost want to wait till like the 5 to 3 minute mark in the third quarter, I believe. 7-5-3, in my opinion. 7-5-3. And what we should go from there. It's at 164 and a half. I do agree with your under look at this point. But I think if they do come out, hit a bucket or two, you're going to see a 168 and a half. Maybe a 169. And someone's doing laundry. Teece, you doing laundry?
No.
I don't know why my mic's so sensitive, man.
No, it doesn't even sound bad. I just noticed it. I heard the beautiful hum of just like, and then an occasional clink, clink.
Sometimes I think Ix has some kind of superpowers in hearing, because he can do all kinds of shit. thousands of miles away, and he can hear some shit in the back.
Cleveland to Cali, baby.
Let me see. Did you hear that fart I passed about 5 minutes ago?
No, but I did smell it. It was nasty. You definitely ate a couple. Buy 3, get 1 burgers.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on with the Pirates, man? Fuckers.
Oh, DJ, you're a fucking legend. You really are. Unsung hero. He's too humble. He just stays dedicated to make boss burgers.
It's that 20-80 beef, 20% beef, 80% fat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's perfect combo.
No. They grind it. They grind it in the back, and it isn't. Some of it, at least it meets the beef requirement because the amount of beef used is the highest, as the lowest percentage it can be. But you know, who knows what else it could be?
I can't lie though. We only shop that little clearance section in the meat part of the store. If it's on sale, we just take it and grind it up. So not all our beef is beef. You know what I'm saying?
See, he didn't say 100% all beef. He didn't say that.
I never said that. I never said that. Only thing I can guarantee you is only cooked on one side.
Hello, Scott.
Shout out to Scott Foster. Scotty.
Ronaldo, where you at, G? I didn't see you place many bets yesterday in the contest, man. You was one of the first persons to reach out and get on. So I'm expecting you to come take down Dave. Everybody gonna get on the take down Dave mission.
All right, killing the KBO, bro. I tell a couple of his plays a week.
I think I'm gonna bet this Mariners game in the contest, but I'm not gonna go big. I'm gonna go for like a hundo this time. Maintain.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
I'll make you guys try to catch me. Dude, it's so early. You guys do what I did one day.
Off.
Yeah.
It is like we talked about, right?
Do it again.
You gotta have some type of strategy in the contest. Either you can sit back and let everybody make their moves, and then you know what you need to do to get them, or you could do like
you play to win the game.
Well, there's no way I can get any Who-Bangin swag of any sort, even when I'm there in person, unless I win it. So I got to win it versus being given hats like everyone else was given. And Dave was
I wasn't given anything, man. Shut up, Dave.
I was there, bro. You weren't there.
You got a big gift box coming, Dave. All right, if you
didn't win shit yet.
You're a Who-Bangin newbie. I've been Who-Bangin.
Pops, he didn't win shit.
I didn't win anything.
I'm still waiting for my Boss in the Sauce shirt from 5 years.
He's looking nice. Boss in the Sauce. Hell yeah. Shout out to Boss in the Sauce. By the way, the Cappers contest, make sure you hit DJ up. Like I said, my man's a humble dude. He's just trying to help grow a family of Cappers so where we can come together, have fun, try new things, let's win together. But the Boss in the Sauce, be on the lookout. Come September, we're going to have big things popping for Who-Bangin. We're going to have college football popping off, and that's where DJ, if you know DJ, hey, Mountain West is where
we eat, baby.
Hey, and that's where we eat. Subscriptions will be coming. Stay on the lookout for whoever is interested in any sorts of whatever. Just hit the like, hit the subscribe, tell a friend at work, whatever. We're doing fun things over here.
Oh, the lemon pepper wing is here.
Yes, sir. So I know you about games and all this shit, but I just want to give y'all this is 20 minutes in the oven, and then you throw it on a quick little fry pan and get a quick little little burnt to it real quick. Let's get a quick little taste test and see how it goes.
Where'd you pull that off of, a rotisserie bird?
It can taste like shit, but you're just making me you're making me hungry though.
Come on, man. Let me get a little piece.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm sure McBoss's Burgers gonna pick them wings up in a second. We're gonna talk about some contracts. I'm gonna have to throw that in there. McBoss's Burgers.
them wings are cooked way too done for both McBoss burgers. You know, you got to lighten up. You got to take out that little pan frying browning in process. People can do that in their air fryer. You don't need to do that.
McBoss burgers like them bloody wings.
I was just gonna say, McBoss burgers, they better have blood on them.
That's the sauce.
That's the sauce. Exactly. That's the sauce.
Oh.
You want a dry wing?
They're as fresh as can be.
Exactly.
All right.
Good, man.
DJ always fucking
We
gets
got
me rolling with this
game
shit.
on, man. Let me turn that shit on.
It hasn't started back up yet.
We got another game on, man. We got the Chicago and the Fever. I'm kind of
2-2. This one is on CBS Sports Network.
so I'm not gonna be able to watch it on here. So let me back off.
And then the Sparks and Storm will follow that game.
Let me see if I can watch it on here.
5-2, Sky over the Fever. The Fever are pretty ass, if I remember right.
Hey, just so you guys know that inside the contest and the program that we use, you can see the games live. I'm watching the WNBA game live right here through the Bet Insight.
Yeah, that's a nice feature. Beautiful feature. Might as well join the beta. See if you can make a little name for yourself. Who knows?
Right. This is a spot like in the next 4 minutes. I think we attack the over. Oh shit! Chicago just hit a 3. I have Chicago first half -3 and the over 79 in the first half here in this game. Pre-tip. Gerardo can't log in. I'm with you, Gerardo, because I don't think I have a login. They're trying to keep me out.
I sent it to you in the text, Tease.
Oh, did you? I have to look.
Yesterday, I sent it to you in the text.
Okay, I'll look.
And the logins were somehow weirdly
muted,
off
Jimmy.
this morning, but everybody's been able to get in since then.
No, there's It right when you said those videos, good.
And I'll straighten it out for you.
5-5. Less than 2 minutes in. I'm liking this piece.
What up, One and Done Sports? Another new face to us over here. It's your boy IKSNIZOL with my main man Jimmy Gomez, live sweating, and we got Sweat over here. What's the live bet? He needs some action, Mr. Razor. What's happening?
Yeah, Razor. I can't make it tomorrow, bro. I got a doctor's appointment and shit. So that means I'll probably show up. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not gonna be able to.
I don't know yet right now, Razor.
10-5, Sky. Man, that was quick. That was quick.
The Rays are up 5-0.
Oh, what's the deal with that? What's the deal with that game? I just seen it kick off. What's the dealio? What
total's up to 83.5. This is the scoring that I needed in this game. But as long as it goes over 79 and the Sky win the first half by 3, I'm happy.
Okay, so over. What do you think about first quarter? Who should end up winning the first quarter? Chicago.
I always bet the Sky first.
Yeah, Chicago, right? Yeah, Candace Parker's still a part of Chicago.
She's the Aces.
Oh, she's with the Aces. Who's the like the players for the Sky? The main shooters.
Well, they got Courtney Williams. I like her, man. I like her a lot. They got her from the Sun, and who else do they have? Yeah, but these fucking Pirates are killing me, bro. I'm about to lose a fucking grip on these motherfuckers.
I'm gonna take a unit on this. Oh fuck! It just changed. Hold
on. Yeah, as far as the Sky go, man, you got Clea Copper. She's a beast, man. Courtney Williams, Marina Mabry. They're all shooters, man. My live line disappeared. I needed to come back because I wanted.
We should have hit that.
It's 5.5. I hit it again at 3.5. But
I hope somebody got on when the. Sorry, Teese.
Go ahead.
I hope somebody got on the under 8.5 when the Guardians scored 2 runs in the first inning.
All right,
It's now 6.5.
I just took
Under
three,
the original. Go
I
ahead,
just took
Jimmy.
3 units on the Sky -5.5 first quarter -103. So they're gonna fucking blow them out. Indiana Fever, the worst team in the fucking league. Chicago.
Yeah, they've been playing well lately, man.
Indiana has.
Yeah.
They are
like-
technically.
Well, let me
the
ask you a
worst team
question.
in the
Last
league.
game, who did they beat and how close was it?
They lost to the Aces by like 2.
There you go.
Yeah, but that was their turn up game.
They beat before that, they beat the Dream. That was their first win. And then they played a really good game against the Aces. They were
But
up
the
to that
Sky's
game.
not that great, right?
No, the
Yeah.
Sky's all right.
That's good.
Yeah, Sky's good.
Okay.
So I like that. The fact that they've got
But-
2 consecutive games where they've applied a lot of pressure and they've won. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, right? I'm just talking just normal, just basketball thoughts. Like, I feel like they've won enough games. They're not really like that seniored or seasoned or whatever the heck you want to call it to continue like winning games, especially early games that aren't like really in the thought process of it being like it mattering as much as like when it comes to like in like late July, August, when you're thinking more about the postseason. So I don't know. We'll see. What was the line originally
For what?
for the Fever Sky game?
I took the Fever. Look at this first half -0.5. I'm jumping on that shit. Oh shit! Come on, man. Come on.
Fever making a little run, 14-14.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
I like it. I might touch it again. Sky again. First quarter. We'll see. Third quarter, Aces Sun just tipped off underway. Do you typically see in WNBA where like, you have a team that, gets their ass whooped the whole entire game and they usually make their hardest push in the third quarter? Or how is like the pushes in the WNBA? Is it like more sporadic or do you look for a certain quarter to attack a dog?
It all depends who's playing.
Just
It all depends who's playing. And like I always look at who's playing, who they're playing next. And
Right now,
I expect the Sun to come out here in the third quarter and come back in this game, get back in this game. But if Heidemann's hurt here, there might be some problems, but it looks to be all right. I just took the Sky +110 first half. They're down right now, 16-14.
yeah.
And
The sun will come out tomorrow.
they're just launching threes from all
So
over.
will Dave.
Let me tell you something, guys. Let me ask you something, actually. I'll tell you something.
Let me
What do you guys think about this? I understand there's like unplanned pregnancies. I get it. Okay.
Oh, what are you talking
We've been over this. I think I'm spitting blanks, which is great. But
about? What?
how does my DoorDash?
Oh, you can't say pregnancies and
Razor, take
same
the
sentence.
Sky, man.
It's very easy to say, but check it out. Check it out.
First
So
half.
my DoorDash person came and she turned around and she was messing with her baby. She was putting her baby back because she came into my door and then I didn't come and whatever. She had a 1-year-old baby.
Back,
She turns around and she's pregnant, like 9 months pregnant. Like, how do you not waste time? You know that wasn't fucking planned. You know she's just a dope. You know, like
Wow, and one for the Sun. Boom.
and one for the Sun.
how do you? I mean, what is that? I mean, is that normal? Is that trashy? I don't know. I think it's
So what's the problem, Dave? The baby's
the
yours?
problem is that she's a DoorDash driver, so she's probably trying to make
It is,
ends meet.
DJ.
She's trying to make ends meet, and she has a 1-year-old, and she's 9 months pregnant. So she's not, I mean, I feel bad for the kids.
What are you trying to say? She's not responsible.
She's starting the family.
What
Don't be
David's
hating
trying to
on
say
her
is it's
family.
fucking
No, I think
food
she's
is for
fucking
the
and accidentally
boys.
get having kids.
And
But
fucking the
that's what I think.
All right, let's go. Sky.
I grew up in a
first
broken
half.
home, so I'm sensitive to that shit. So I pray for those kids.
So did I.
Sky first
Yeah, my
half
home was broke too.
Yeah,
-105.
I'm still broken in some way. You know what I mean? I think we all are.
Hey man, you gotta survive your
fucking
childhood. man.
halftime, yeah.
You gotta survive it. You're here now.
Oh yeah. Lucky you.
Dave, you gotta live life. You gotta just like
On
live
that note,
while you're alive.
And
cheers.
if you want to help support that lovely lady, continue to order DoorDash and give her a nice tip.
My DoorDash tips are 50%, no matter what it is.
You could be the next father.
If you saw her, no thanks.
You get a kid. You get a kid. Everybody
You get a
gets a
kid.
kid. All of Dave's door dashers that are females are like pregnant with his kids.
No, I just live in an area that's, just whatever.
I think Dave orders DoorDash when he's not even hungry just to see who he'll get. Oh, it's her again. Oh,
I guess.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm taking a unit with the Sky first quarter minus 115.
If I wasn't here talking about this, we'd just be complaining. Hear Teece complaining about the Pirates and whatever else he was complaining about.
Pirates.
I wouldn't.
What up, Razor?
I wouldn't mind taking against Diamondbacks at plus 160. They're only down by 1 against the Nats. That's a pretty good opportunity.
What's the inning? What inning are they in?
They're only in like the 4th or the 5th inning.
There you go.
So they can win. I can win that
the next
bet.
Mr. Beast. Well, I hope he gives me millions.
If I'm the next Mr. Beast, I'm not. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be friends with you. I'm never. If I become the next Mr. Beast, I'm never coming on Who-Bangin again. I'm sorry. I'll sponsor you guys. I'll invest in your business.
I didn't know you were constantly coming every time you were on Who-Bang. That is gross. Keep that to yourself. Moving on.
What? Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't get shut up too often. Right? He didn't know it. They said, "What? Wow."
Yeah, I didn't know you had an opinion about my bodily.
Nothing,
sensations.
Dave. I said moving on. That was the
sorry.
point. I love you, buddy.
you gotta love Ix.
The
From the land, Ix is the man. Y'all know what it is right here on We Got Next Sweat.
We got sweat.
And accordingly, we have sweat, and apparently we have other stuff too. So there you go.
Jimmy rounded out.
Yeah, say something.
we got a lot of Daves, little Daves, running around. So what else can I say?
Can you imagine?
I don't think Dave is gonna get kids because it's gonna mess up his whole living off the grid thing. He's gonna have to
Right.
go to the daycare and all that stuff. Not gonna work.
He's gonna actually, he's gonna have to actually be like daddy drop off with like.
I can barely take care of myself. Look at me, and my dog. So I will say this though.
Hair's probably be all crazy all day.
No, I need a haircut like I'm a hermit. I need a haircut like fucking a fat boy needs cake.
Looking at this Fever Sky game now more than the other one.
What are we? What's this? And what's this? I'm not gonna bet this WNBA game. I'm gonna wait till this one.
168. We should maybe go under now, DJ. It's at 105. Or should we wait for a 170?
Sucking ass. Well, Diamondbacks aren't gonna come back.
I could jump on it again.
It's at
What was the
160.
I'm just trying to
Yeah.
make a game out of it though.
Yeah, but
What's not a part of the plan is the game coming close.
okay. So far,
Once they keep
Jimmy.
a big gap in between, we can slow it down in the fourth quarter.
Is my phone?
So far, Jimmy, what we have seen when we live sweat NBA is what the team during the regular season, the team that's getting beat up, and this works even better too with the home team that got beat up the first and second quarter. They come out strong in that third quarter.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just telling Teece, and this is exactly what we're seeing right now. Is that
But it's 10-7 in that quarter. I mean, the Aces could come just keep scoring with them, but that's something that we learned right there. Boom, they came out quick.
Right, and it's good because look, they're not even blowing them out. They should at least make a killer push to win this quarter by 10. I mean, we still got more than 6 minutes remaining, but if the Sun plan to do any sort of
Damn, it dropped to 166.
they gotta be winning this quarter. I would maybe not by 10, but at least by 7 or 8 points for them to be considered. But this is another thing I'm thinking is after the Suns make this run, If the Suns
go,
continue to
Sky.
make the run towards the end of the quarter, look to attack the Aces one more time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know WNBA that well to know whether these women play to that portion where, you know, I've seen in different type of basketball leagues where like it'll be first, second quarter, one side, third, fourth quarter will be for the opposite side. You know, I've seen it more traditional where it's like the winning team wins first, second, third quarter and loses fourth, or
Right.
wins first, second quarter, loses third and wins fourth. One of
Right.
those two, or loses the first quarter and then wins second, third, fourth quarter. So just what I'm trying to say in common is usually the winning team only loses one quarter.
Again?
Hello, mate.
Hello. I'm popular today.
Hello.
I'm a very popular man. The most interesting man on Twitter.
The most interesting man in my house.
Come on, Sky.
There's
Are
only
you
one
the
man.
only man in your house?
That's my point. I'm not that interesting.
No, you're a good dude, Dave. Fuck off. I don't care what anybody
Yeah,
says.
I'm drinking now, Razor. I can't drink while I'm technically on the clock. It's 11:45 in the fucking morning. I mean, I guess I could on a Tuesday, but cheers.
Shout out to Razor, a man that has made it. American dream type shit. Quit his 9 to 5. And you know what? He's out there living it up, capping. He's always been a great capper, but now he just gets to spread the love even more to everyone else. And is still a family man out at the ball game, cashing tickets with his fam and his daughter. Like, come on, man. That's living the dream. So shout out to Razor Sharp Picks, my motherfucking guy. Let's go. Y'all already know him in here. Come on now.
Did you see the video of him and his daughter? His daughter had like a snow cone that was fucking all over her face. It's
He's
fucking
living
hilarious.
her best life.
I
man.
love that. That's the best.
Razor's just cashing tickets. She's
Yeah.
just living her best snow cone life. You
That's
know,
awesome, man.
the Phillies are winning and shit. Like, good
Well,
day.
that's not
Have
anyone's
a
best
good
life.
day.
But that's Razor's best life.
Speaking of which, just living best life at the
Phillies.
ballpark. If open invitation, don't have any plans to go, but tomorrow the Cubs are playing the Angels in Anaheim at 6:38. If anybody wants to go, if we get 3 or 4 people, I may be interested to be going. So maybe do a little live feed from there.
We
So,
missed a good number. That 169
What?
and a half was our number to get on the under. It's at 164 and a half.
Yeah, dude, live correspondence. I'm gonna do I know there's a lot of people that are doing it, but I'm for once gonna do my own thing and when other people are doing it. I'm streaming tomorrow. So if
What's
you
gonna
feel
be
like
your outfit though,
being alive, I'll go shirtless tomorrow. How about that? If
no, like
if you-
what's gonna
Can
be
I go
your
shirtless
getup?
too?
I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
do
you
it.
should wear
live
like.
correspondence, bro.
You're going shirtless and it's free?
I think you should wear
Yeah.
a.
I probably won't go shirt. I'll wear a costume tomorrow. How about that?
No, just like a suit. Be professional. James
No.
Bondish. Most interesting
Can I
man.
go shirtless?
Like I
on
like
your
the
show?
most interesting.
You can do
man
whatever
on-
you
on
can.
Twitter.
Hey,
I
let
often go
Dylan in.
pantless on my show, but you can't see it. You know.
And then weirdly, okay. I just want to wear a condom. Nobody has to know.
They told me I had to
He
wear
couldn't even
something.
keep
Gotta-
his
gotta be ready
mouth
for
from
everything,
cracking
right?
Before that even happened.
Hey,
What up,
we
Dylan?
there.
Dylan,
What's
it's
going
the
on?
hammer. Show him the hammer, Dylan.
How's the We Got Sweat going tonight?
Yeah, the Canadian
good over
hammer.
here.
You don't want to fuck with the
New
Canadian
nickname.
hammer.
Along with the Canadian custard.
Razor. What I'm doing is I was gonna wait till later. Earl Sports Bets and I dual stream. We're gonna dual stream. They're big Nuggets fans. So Billy's doing a stream tomorrow on PSR. I talked to him and I'm sticking. I got to do an ESB stream with them, and I want to do it on my channel and their channel. So that's what we're doing.
You know what? And I'm
Hey.
gonna show some love.
Shout out
My
to
main man,
Earl,
picks from
bro.
Dave. Dave always comes through. So tomorrow night, I'm gonna hop in for a quarter or two and show my main man Dave some love. Shout out to picks from Dave.
Everyone here is invited, and just like I've invited Grit and Grind,
My
Matt Barney.
grandmother,
Yeah,
my grandfather.
anyone that wants to come on the show live, they're more than welcome. Just DM me on Twitter.
What up, Big Show?
Big Show's in
Hey,
the house.
Big Show
Big
saying
Show
what
in the
up. I
house.
like that. My man.
Making money.
Big Show been killing it. Big Show is kind of
It's a
the
war
little
god.
Big
Is it okay
Show
if I
from
bring
what
a
he
guest
used
with me
to
on
I'm
be.
a
your
warrior.
show?
Good man.
What's
Good
that?
man.
Is it okay if I bring a guest with me on your show?
You can bring whoever you want, bro.
'Cause I'm gonna bring my favorite.
Oh my god.
He's
Granny.
this.
She
Granny
can barely move
boss.
her neck, bro.
She did it though.
It's all
She can
fused
open
together
wide.
with calcium and arthritis.
They're not impressed.
Hey, she can open wide enough though. She really got that covered.
Oh man, dude.
She can only bob her head back and forward. She can't go up and down because her neck is fused, you know?
I wonder if she realizes that she's
She got separated discs.
No, she's got calcium and arthritis buildup, you know?
Yeah, that's
I
more
got,
like
I
a
got.
G
See what you got to do, Dave. You got to start off slowly caressing them down with an icy hot stick. The icy hot stick, just
Yeah.
all around the neck, all down the back.
I'm
So
taking
they
a
can
break.
feel
Once
something.
the icy hot kick in, it's on.
I think Ick went to go throw up.
You might want to.
I threw up in my mouth on that one.
And just in case y'all didn't know, you could also use icy hot as lube.
Oh, no, thank you. Can you imagine?
Well, when my daughter was a baby, I was changing her, and I thought I was grabbing the Desitin, and I grabbed some. I forget what it was, but it was like icy hot. It wasn't icy hot, but it was.
Oh my god!
And
That's
I looked
exactly
at
why you're paying for college, Tease.
I looked
exactly
at
why
her,
you're paying
and
for
she
college.
didn't know what was going on until she saw my face and started going. Ah! I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to wipe everything down.
Once it's on, though,
I put one unit Aces third quarter money line minus 115. They just scored a bucket, so it's now up to minus 175. So I can't really endorse it now, but if it dips back down to 13-13, take it one more time. One unit for me minus 115. Sorry if I couldn't say it fast enough.
What was that?
I just took third quarter Aces money line minus 115.
Damn, dude, that 169.5 was where we needed to be. Oh, what up, Grit?
This might be one of them Aces win every fucking quarter. Do you guys have a WNBA win every quarter exotic bet?
Pops is taking Yanks plus 550.
Hey, I see the Aces game live is 159, so we're beating the numbers so far on our second half bet.
There we go, G.
Hey, another one in there. Hey, shout out to everybody in the contest, man. I'm telling you, right now, 95% is in the black. I'm so happy this is not a cash book because I'd be sweating already. But yeah, 95% of these amazing cappers that you see on the screen, that you see in the chat, and all that are right now 95% in the black after one day of betting. So that's great, man.
Yeah, the other 5% is because my bets haven't cashed yet.
The other 5 are pending.
Yeah, I got a couple things tied up in here and there. I mean, so that's why be on the lookout for many things to come. Subscriptions, there'll be some cool stuff where you can get all this stuff. You know, we got a lot of very, very, very sharp handicappers, and there's many things that we could be giving out from night till day to all through 24 hours throughout the day. Australian horse racing, like whatever, KBO, WNBA right now. Like, come on. Like MMA, everything.
Turkish League Soccer up 500
Turkish
points today.
League
Here we
soccer.
go.
We got.
Hey man, why doesn't this site give me WNBA to bet on, man?
So just be on the lookout
Awesome.
for big things to come.
Hey, I
Football
bet
season.
I bet something live on there. WNBA, Tease.
Where? Well, I'm trying to bet the Storm game, and I don't see. All I see is NBA.
Go to the top where it says Pro Live or Sports or something like that, and then from there
You just scroll down and there's WNBA right there. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, Grit. I was talking about when they scored 2 in that first 8.5. I should have hopped on that. It's like at, I don't know, 5.5, 6.5 now.
Shit.
But good call, buddy. Bieber. Hey, congratulations, my guy. We definitely all get along well. And most of us have hung out, you know, and we're from all over the place. We got Philly, we got Cleveland, we got Cali, Canada, Cali.
I'm in Arizona,
Cali's
bro.
huge, and he's in Arizona, and
See, look at
he
this.
could be in your worst nightmares too.
Fucking war god.
Sitting at the top of the leaderboard of the
Yeah.
Cappers contest.
Hey,
Shout out to picks from Dave, but don't forget our man, Guillermo Zertucci. Yes, the silent assassin coming through. Brah, brah. He might even throw in a horseplay because you could probably do that shit too. Motherfuckers. Hey, watch out for Guillermo smacking up the leaderboard. You better watch out.
Was it? What'd you get for your first half total, Tease, earlier? 82.5?
79.
What do you endorse it to?
What are you talking about? The Sky game? Or?
No, it's the Sparks game.
I got hold on, I'll tell you. Give me a sec.
No, take your time.
I
Come
got
on, Sky. The Sky did win the first quarter by 1, by the way. 26-25.
Diamondbacks can get back in the first 5. Let's go.
I ended up splitting those 2 bets because they took 1 and 1 at money line, which cashed, and then the other one lost.
I took him on the first half for the at minus 105 for 50.
I got
I watched the playback on your show. I think it was 82.5 you got.
82.
82?
No, hold on. No, that was this.
Let's
that
go,
was
Aces.
You can't bet things.
82 and a half.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can't
Aces
bet things down on the site.
5.5's looking pretty fucking good. Shout out to the boys in the chat very early on that were helping us out with that. You gotta love it. Okay, there we go.
Hey, DJ, you can't bet things down on this book,
Me as
right?
well. Me as well.
You mean like
Yes, you can.
Fucking tornado.
You
bro.
can?
No, his fucking dryer's about
Bro,
to
no, Ick, you can't bet stuff down on this.
On this
Like
book,
Twister up in this
What about the
motherfucker.
score
I was about to
first
say,
quarter?
everybody get down.
all it's doing is
Parlay.
giving me minus. It's giving me plus 1.5 at minus 190. No money line, just plus 1.5 minus 190 to take the Storm in the first quarter. That's insane, bro. Minus 190. That's insane. That's fucking insane. And under 42, minus 190. Are you fucking kidding me? Minus what? Change the fucking line.
All right, so shout out to G Martinez. The first thing in the chat, first comment, Aces -5, fellas.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't bet
that's
things down on
all.
this site. I tried.
Love it. And then you even had somebody else. That was a fucking great call.
we getting touchy on that under.
Dude, the under's minus 185 for the first half. Minus 185. What the fuck? We got to be able to change that shit, DJ. That's insane.
And then we got G Martinez early in the chat. Ace is gonna win by doubles. G had a good feel for this game.
What are you guys
See,
thinking
look at
about
this.
the Fever versus Sky right now?
The Storm are plus 2, minus 185 for the first half. How the fuck can anybody bet that, dude? Minus
Oh,
185.
sorry.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Shout out to the
I
chat.
see
though.
that.
The chat is always fire coming through with good bets.
Hold on, man. This is
I respect.
plus
Let's
3.5.
go.
Plus 3.5, minus 190. What kind of book is this? Minus 3.5, minus 110. What the fuck is this, dude?
I should have just took that plus in the third quarter, man.
What the fuck is it?
Shellacking them.
Whatever when I'm trying to bet the Storm, and every time I want to bet them on the line, it's minus 190. Every
The
bet.
total.
Let me see. I might got you juiced up, Keys.
Now, I'll tell you one thing. If you've seen our live sweat betting in NBA, yes, you will see me on occasion bet numbers that get ran up to even ridiculous, even like, 20.
That's regular season,
beating
though.
by 20. But honestly, every time I see WNBA games, it don't end like that. I don't know if
No.
the Aces could be the exception because they're the best team. Tease, you can let us know. But it always ends up fucking like they both fail
Evening
out.
out.
So I would not endorse taking Aces minus 14.5. I think we really got to see how they play. And even if they do play out to being strong, I still don't really endorse it because I've seen it where the last 3 fucking minutes, it can go both ways. They might go on a big run. Suns might come back and fucking tie it up, or they'll get fucking blown out the water. I don't know. Tease, what do you think in regards to the
There's
I
no
think
need
I
to
wanna take
press.
the plus 3.5, but I don't want to take it at minus 190. I want to take it what I got it at minus 110. Minus 190. Oh, fuck.
Diamondbacks up after that grand slam. Thank fucking God.
Grand Salame.
No, they didn't hit one. The other team hit one. They had to come back. They had to claw their way back like a warrior.
Hey, fuck, man. I should have made it official. If you guys just cap the capper, Diamondbacks are up 6-4. So you could have locked in that plus 160. They're up 6-4. That was fucking easy, man. We should have.
I'm going to say this. 2 things. One, you guys were talking about the Pirates team total. I did a video on that. Shame on you for not watching my material. Number 2, before this game started, I gave the Diamondbacks out first 5.
Hold on. What did you say about the Pirates team total?
4.5. Last night I got it at 4.5 for full game.
What is it right now?
2-1, Oakland.
I know that, but you guys were talking about taking it. I'm not talking about it winning. I'm talking about when you guys were like, "Oh, I
I
want to
watched
take."
it, Dave. I took it and I parlayed it with the Houston Astros and something else, and I cashed that too.
Well, yeah.
I'll tell you what. If the Pirates,
Oh, you got Mike Kim on scene.
I'm gonna jump off a bridge.
Hey, fellas, I'm gonna jump out of here, man. I gotta go do a couple of this and a couple of that, man. But,
We'll see you.
Enjoyed my time with you guys. Y'all have fun. Cash them bets. Tease, I got you locked in with Bet Online lines. I don't know why it gave you those crazy lines, but I just checked. You got the Bet Online. But I'm out because the washing machine about to blow up.
All right,
Hey,
I
hip
don't
hop
know.
hooray. Oh.
Hey, on that note, I just took a 2-unit play on Sky first half money line plus 123.
I feel like my hands are tied. I can't bet the Storm at minus 190, dude. I mean, I'm not putting $200 to take them plus 3.5 when I bet them already at minus 110 at plus 3.5.
Take the first half team total. I just took it for two
Mike?
hundo. It's 82.5. 115 minus 115.
Oh yeah.
I'll show you how to do. So it's weird. You got to go to WNBA, and then there's a menu that comes down, and you have to click first half.
42.5.
The Fever are fucking
No, 82.5
right now in the first half.
Holy man, what the
What happened now?
Oh man, that pisses me the
First
fuck
half
off,
team
dude.
total over 40.5 minus
Well,
120.
I took the full total, the full game. I mean, the both team total, first half total.
How does my book go from the Sky being down by 1 to the Sky being down by 7, man? That's
Well, they're down 5 now.
Voodoo magic.
fucking books. It's okay.
Pirates
don't
tied
worry.
it up.
I like it when they're trying to play some fuckery like that. It means they're going to come back and get them, and you know where.
Hey, and speaking of our guy, here we go with the
Wow,
pimpity
man.
pimpity pimp
I'm not even
slap
they're
pod.
They're not
Mr.
letting me
Mike
bet-
M, what up?
They're not letting me bet more
Hey,
than
Mike.
What up, Mike?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, dude?
How we making out today, boys?
Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. What were you saying, Tease?
They won't let me bet more than 250.
Oh shit, they're limiting.
They're on to you.
Bro,
How
I'm
you
getting
doing
fucked
today,
every
Mike?
way, man. If I want to bet the play that I want to bet, I got to pay 190 on it.
Guy's only down 3. Come on, we're good.
Oh yeah.
What you got to do is you got to get up in the morning. You got to put a max bet of $500 in the context on the Turkish Super League. Over 3 goals, over every game, and you will win the contest.
Yeah. Turkey.
I don't
they
even
like
know how to
scoring
find that in that book. It's crazy. But they do have all.
I was looking for something to bet right then. I needed some entertainment, and I'm like, let's look at this one Turkish soccer game. Then I looked at every game that this whole fucking league had, and these two teams, and they just 6-4, 4-1, 5-0. And the line went up to, it turned into an Asian line. I got it at -120. It turned into a 3.5 after I bet it, which means the line moved up. But anyway.
Yeah, it's all or nothing in those turkey leagues. They'll either end up with a 0-0 draw, or you got, easily take the alternate line on the overs in a lot of those spots, right? Because especially at a 3, great opportunity with a tie. That was a great look. I told you.
Cool.
So some of my books don't believe in the Turkish soccer as much as say you and I do, but interesting enough, they'll let me play Mexican soccer, but they won't let me play Turkish soccer. I don't know.
They get more action on it probably. I don't know.
166.5.
Boy, we had some bombs today. I don't know if you guys had a chance to check out Razor Sharp.
171.
Razor Sharp and his horse racing stream today was a lot of fun.
Cash some bombs.
It's not often that we catch the daytime horses. Usually we're sitting around as degenerates betting on Australia until 3-4 in the morning East Coast time. So it was a lot of fun. You know, my biggest takeaway is how quickly they pay back on those things. So we had some bombs and they paid out within a matter of minutes. It was great.
Yeah, Americans a lot fast, and it's nice to have them in the daytime. I was in and out for a stream. So you guys did pretty good. You guys hit any bangers or
my ass, man?
Yeah, it was like the third race in, and I caught a 197 to 1 exacta. And the tough part about catching an exacta that big that early is you start thinking about just bombs all day long. So it's hard to go back and take it, get excited about 12 and 15 to 1s. But somebody in the chat asked about the Baltimore. I think it was Baltimore, right? Live. You guys like Baltimore Live?
Yeah.
So there was a spot that I was looking at earlier today.
Real quick, I took the under 172.5 in this Aces Suns game. Keep going, Mike.
So how about this for a stat? When Baltimore doesn't score the first run in the game, right? So not scoring the first run, normally we think the team that scores the first run ends up winning a lot of times. In the Baltimore case, that is not the situation. They're 14-5 straight up. If they don't score the first run, they're 15-4 on the run line. So, I think a lot of times that run line ends up being plus money, and that's why they're able to catch it out there. But being a straight up spot at 14-5, yeah, I do like Baltimore. I like them. I like them pregame, and I like jumping on them live right now.
I'm on it.
Beauty.
I mean, fuck yeah. That's
plus 140 spot right now on a live situation. So
you gotta love that breakdown, Pops. Oh, keep going. You're doing great.
Betting him, Mike?
Or Jimmy, you inspire me.
Yeah, I took him at plus 1. Now it's gone down to nice. It's gone down to plus 125 now as well. So they might be listening to us real time.
Hey, you can never go wrong with wings. Honestly, me being Mexican, I would put wings over tacos. That's how
wings are my 4th favorite food.
Wings are my number 1. So you ever want to bribe me for some free picks or
Which
whatever?
game was that, Mike?
Orioles.
Oh, that's the Orioles game.
No, it's frozen.
I don't have that right now. Yeah, I thought that.
Like in the sun there.
How the fuck do the motherfucking Pirates not score fucking? Oh my gosh, man!
They scored 1 run and they had the bases loaded.
Yeah.
How about that Nationals over spot cashing for me in the 5th inning with a number of 10? I was like, 10 seems like a lot of runs. No, they got there, boys. Let's go.
That's good. They just homered. Well, let's hope the Diamondbacks hold on. Fuck, dude. I need the first
Dodgers
5.
first 5 was a banger spot for me today. They're looking.
Honestly, that was the easy.
That's what we were on for the Dodgers, Mike. Again, the Yurfie.
Oh yeah,
6 run 40. Yeah.
As soon as you said Yurfie, I was thinking
the Nerfie was plus 100. The books were begging your ass to take the Nerfie with Gonsolin on the fucking mound. I mean,
you love that Yurfie, and I was on the -0.5. It was even money for me, so I was excited to see him go up 3-0, and then I'm like 3-3, and I could see they had the bases juiced. I was like, this is not a good spot, but I got another spot for you guys here. So along the lines of live betting, this isn't necessarily correlated to when they don't score first. But the Texas Rangers were in a 20-11 spot today. And after they win the first 5 of the previous game, they're 12-5 straight up and 11-6 on the run line. So they're down right now 2-1. You can catch the +1.5, which to me, I surmise that somebody's on base for the Cardinals, but you can catch the +1.5 at -125. And if you want to get crazy, go ahead and take that. It's not even crazy. That Texas run or that Texas money line at +150. I'm going to jump on the +1.5. I already have Texas money line. So I'm kind of looking to make it a +1 situation.
So Teece,
Yeah.
right now, Aces aren't running like I thought they would. I think right now you can get a +9.5 for the Suns, -102. I think we were right with capping it on that 12.5. If anybody got that with what you said at the very beginning of the game, would you still endorse a +9.5? I would think that that's the way it's running, but
Well, I took him at 11.5.
you got the 11.5. Okay, nice. I may look into adding another unit or two on that side as well. So just wanted your thoughts. So go ahead.
But my fucking Sky bet is looking like shit, dude. What the fuck is going on with these assholes, man?
Oh, fuck.
You know, this is a problem, man. I've been preaching the fever, man, and I went against it today. I like the fever
drill.
I just thought that Chicago would be up at the half and the Fever would win the game. But the Fever have been balling from open tip to end, man, the last couple games.
Fuck, it was a mistake.
Shout out to open tip to end. And
shout out to open tip.
I don't know. Whatever. Okay. I'm just saying I fucking love you guys. And that's a shout out to Gary Ferentz. That's my man. Mr. Pops in the house. Always rocking with us. But yeah, okay. The Rays are smiggity smacking up.
What's new?
I got them on the run line, but that's cool. The 7.5 is what I'm sweating in that one.
Yeah, me too.
It's the top of the ninth, so there's 2 outs. Top of the ninth, 2 outs. Come on, get the last guy down, and then we cash it.
I'm trying to figure out how Kaprielian's fucking pitching a fucking 4-hitter here, man.
Because he's pitched like shit all fucking year, and at some point you're going to have to.
I put 1250 on the fucking Pirates' first 5 run line.
You know, that Oakland team, the last 3 games have been definitely a point of contention. They covered that first 5. They won the first 5 outright, two games ago against Miami. They came back yesterday. They threatened Pittsburgh right to the very end, and then Pittsburgh knocked it down at the end, and here they are again. So,
yeah.
As much as
I'll tell you, if you want a live sweat, not to cut you off.
Won the first 5 yesterday too against the Pirates.
Mike, I was gonna say, if you really want to be able to just live bet them, it's in the daytime, man. In the daytime,
yeah. They go up in the first or second inning, yeah. And the other team is. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. Well, you just you see my note. Oakland is 1-23 in the daytime. So just if you're
we don't know this by now. Like, come on.
If you're looking to do live bets, honestly, for Oakland, that's the only time I'm just that confident on that bet that I'm just looking to fade them only in the daytime, and that's just minimizing risk for me. No matter what the matchup is, just because they've been sucking so much. There's 2 things that pop out. So whenever the other team that they're facing is -200 or more, they haven't won a game yet this season. And in the daytime, they're 1-24 or 1-25. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, -200, that's too much juice, or blah, 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 blah. But honestly, it's not, because if you compound it -200 every fucking time and it has literally only lost 1 time, then you should be up a lot of units. -200 should not scare you until you lose fucking maybe 2 or 3 in a row, and then maybe it's time to back off of a trend like that. For me, it's 2. 2 losses, I'm backing off.
So we were talking about that. Dave and I were talking about that with a little betting theory a couple shows back, and it was kind of one of those things where you've got a team that kind of goes both ways. Either they really suck or they're really good. And after they lose a game, or if they're suck and they win a game, do you go back and play them to continue to lose, or how does that process work? You're right about that.
6-point game in Connecticut, 76-70.
I think it just goes to whatever especially in baseball, like you just have to go to the recent, short-term regression for whatever it is that season. I think baseball is one of those sports where, yeah, sometimes there is a difference between teams that play, day or night or on a certain day or things like that. I'm not saying you should make your whole entire cap out of it, but it is 53, 54 game season. If it becomes something where it's like 10 or more games and they haven't broken that rule, then it becomes like a law to me. And there's no reason to not fade them until they prove you wrong,
Yeah.
I will never, ever take a baseball line at -200, no matter what it is. But your reasoning is there's some logic to what you're saying.
Yeah, I stupidly and told myself not to fucking do it. I took -170 on the run line for 12.50 today, and I'm so mad at myself because never in a million years would I ever take that bet. I don't know why I did, man. Boom! 3-point game.
Yep. Fuck, man. We should have made this fucking.
I was gonna say you guys were literally just saying that when it was -13.5. Like the lines shouldn't be like that. They always catch up in the end, and here we are.
Yeah. Damn, I should have fucking made it live. No, but you got to think sport's a sport.
It got up to 15 and
That's
a half
why we're here to talk,
point.
so we can hash out this information for later. Maybe give it up to the chat. If somebody got on that, that's fucking awesome. But that's why we're here to talk about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And like in Dylan's world, he likes to do a lot of MMA. Dave said he'd fucking never do -200 in baseball.
But I will in MMA.
MMA -200 is equivalent to like a -120, 125. So it's like
depends on who they
whatever
are.
Whatever your tolerance is, whatever your
Cash at under 7.5 though.
Yeah, for me, I can't look away from a -200 because it's probably that guy's probably gonna win.
Yeah,
once it gets that high, they usually do, unless it's a massive upset.
You'd have to do the math. Think about it in this perspective, okay? You have a team that is sometimes 110 or plus 110.
7-0. There we go. Cash the under 7.5.
Plus 110. 110
and
plus
the raise.
And it's going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But you're never sure when's going to be the down day. In comparison to like a -200, you can look at them as like a dividend stock, whereas every quarter, it's going to go up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And then that's why you kind of just keep a real tight leash. If it fucking breaks, or like we like to say in the stock world, if it violates your rule in regards to, hey, it lost 2 consecutive times, then it violated your thesis, then that's when you fucking get off of it, But until then, it doesn't have to make sense in your mind. Just kind of keep that in mind. You don't need to be right because the numbers are right for you. So it's not our job to try to be the reason of explanation of why you did this or did that. At the end of the day, the pocketbook and the bankroll and the numbers do your talking. So if you can understand that, it will allow you to open up your cap in just a little bit more, so.
And sometimes it is okay to get violated.
Never okay to get violated.
No,
make sure you use glass.
You just want to get
plastic
violated
because plastic is bad for the environment.
Yeah, make sure you use glass. Ugh.
Make sure you use it.
Could be real messy if that glass breaks, though.
Oh my God! Can you imagine?
Terrible time.
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
One and done said.
We're talking about dildos,
Oh,
we're talking about what is it called? The Unicorn Delight or whatever the fuck it was. You know what? We don't need to bring that up ever again.
I've already erased it from my brain.
Yeah, me too. You brought it up, and now it's gonna haunt me.
Hey man, appreciate everybody who's kind of new to us. If you don't know, Ike and I, we moderate every Tuesday. We usually do our own show called The Live Sweat. This is something different that we're doing for Teece. We got sweat, for the WNBA edition, but we've been doing this for, pretty close to 30 weeks now. So appreciate you guys hanging out with us. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that retweet, share, go ahead and tell the people's at work, people's at the bar, whatever you got to do. Our goal is to try to put some money in your pocket, teach you guys on some things. You guys want to know anything about anything, even non-sport, whatever we're focused on that day, just let us know and we'll try to figure it out.
One more out, baby.
Person that can.
Come on.
There we go. Yeah. I mean, we talked it out.
Offbeat
We might not
listening.
always be playing some shit, but like we said, this is new to us, but we've fucking been cashing nice all throughout the NBA season on Tuesdays. And then, through the finals, we've been branching out, but whatever. So we understand basketball. We understand how to live bet it. It's just, this is WNBA. You put a W in front of that, and we're going to work with it and we're going to figure it out. But
yeah.
I'm really glad to see this. Like shit like this. I got sons plus 12.5,
Right.
like we
did the
talked
right
about
thing.
it. So
capped the
capped
capper.
it. Yeah. And there's no shame in the game. Put money in your bankroll. And you know what? Fuck it. Withdraw it. Withdraw it and have some fun with it.
And that's the one thing I can guarantee you about myself and Sniz as well. Sometimes we may not do the very best job. We usually do, I would say, about 80% a good job of actually taking actual picks and, process that and actually give you guys, the correct time to do it. But no matter what, you can always take our words, our verbiage, and cap the capper. Like how Ike said. I couldn't say it any better. We talked about it. Teece went in the beginning. He said 12.5 is good money at the end. They're going to run. We talked about possibly that this could flip. We've seen in basketball games where one team takes first half and the other team takes the second half. That's why we kind of wanted to watch it. And we saw that happen. We saw the aces not come through. So these are all good notes to take. The season's early. Obviously, the season is very small compared to basketball. But, it's important because it just shows us how these teams play. Sun is going to play from behind possibly on these top-tier matchups where Aces is going to start from the front and kind of just keep it going and hope they keep that push. Aces usually score anywhere between 90 to 96 points a game. So, but right now they're a little bit less than that. So, I know the over was a lot on people's minds, and that definitely was the safer play. You're looking at 158. I think the pregame was like at 164. So you need about 6 points to hit that with 157 remaining. So that's not.
I took the under 172.5. But what up, G? We got picks from Dave, who's number 1, and then we got Guillermo, who's number 2, and then we got somebody in the back that I need to bring in?
James.
Yes.
Can you do me a favor? Hit the button, because the Diamondbacks came back in the first 5 after going down a grand slam. They covered the first 5 on the show.
Hell yeah, baby.
That's a button. That's a button worth hitting, boys.
Do you know that button? You know what that button's called in the back? It's called Dave or something, isn't it? What's it called?
It's like, it's labeled as drinks, like cheers.
Yeah.
Because we cashed, but drinks to Dave.
There you go.
Dave.
Nice.
Because of that tattooed girl.
Oh yeah. No, and then DJ added
Dreaming about it.
The fucking big fat ass. It's like no head, not really a body, just a big fat ass.
Dave cash. Dave's put out
That's all I want in
at
my
least
face.
2 cashers today, so let's hit him with another one. Welcome to the party. We just getting started.
We got Aces up by 6, 115 remaining here.
And Texas Rangers tie it up. We got ourselves a game there too. Let's go.
Can't count the Rangers out, especially against the lowly Cardinals.
You're coming for us.
Be careful the Cardinals and be careful the Guardians.
Police.
My Sky bet did not cash.
There's some crime up there in
But
Canada.
the
Every
Aces
show.
minus 5.5, we're gonna be sweating that out in
No,
the
it's
under
just
172.
Paramedics.
Some crackheads doing stuff. Nothing
It's
serious.
paramedics probably. That's not. I don't think it's a police siren. That sounds
Like,
like probably.
excuse me, mister, we got sweat show. You need to pull on over for being too damn fire. You're going too fast.
We gotta put you out, buddy. Spray a little water on
It's
it.
Dylan speeding after work to get home to get in the show in time.
He's like, motherfuckers. I can see Dylan already, like, when he's driving work. He's like, piece of shit. Like,
I'll pull up the YouTube on my phone. Like, look at this. I'm on a channel here. I got to go do a live show.
the show's already on.
I'm YouTube famous, motherfucker.
The cop will be like, yeah, man, it's all right. Just get out of here. That's how Canada does. I'll be like, thank you. He'll be like, thank you. Have a good day. I'll be like, thank you.
Have a good day, eh?
Fuck you.
Have a good day, eh?
Let me ask you a question. Is there like a non really like forward pun, like like, you know, I don't know, like something like a really like a cuss word, but it's like, hey mother, you know.
They don't cuss and up there. They're too nice,
You would
bro.
just say it with a different connotation, you know.
Yeah,
You could be like, you know, what's up, eh? Like,
or
or you can say, hey, you want a problem, eh?
Buddy,
Put a small pause at the end.
call somebody buddy.
hey.
I
Oh,
seen
I
a
hate the
Canadian
word, buddy.
call a Mexican in San Antonio buddy, and shit was about to pop off.
Well, who did that?
Mr. Gokester at
Gogi.
dinner.
Yeah.
He's a
Gogi said-
buddy, but
Gokester is 100. He's
smiling.
He's over 6 foot. He's 145 pounds, soaking wet. He's the skinniest skeleton guy.
He reminds me of that walking
Long
stick
drive.
in ants, right?
Shout out
He's
to
just
Mr.
like-
Gokester.
He's
love
he's
Gogi.
like Lurch, but like 6 inches shorter.
Shot
Gogi's
time! There's my razor for you.
Egg Razor, aka Mr. Unemployed, happily unemployed. There we go.
Mr. Retired, but not from the game.
Yeah, retired's better than unemployed.
Yeah.
Yeah, unemployed.
You know what I mean,
sounds
Razor.
bad.
We're all just jealous that you can do what you do.
He's got a
I'm
job.
not
It's
jealous,
capping
I'm
24/7.
inspired. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Passion.
He's an
Well-
inspiring man. Good man.
You all
Family.
inspire me.
Seconds remaining. Aces is still up by 7.
To not be
Ick,
like
you inspire me,
Fuck
Ick.
Shit.
You inspire me, Ick.
For what?
If I ever wanted to be a father, I bet you're a pretty good father. I heard you on the phone the other day. No, don't eat that medicine. But by the way, like you're the type of father that has like patience that I don't have. You know, I don't have that patience. Like I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And you're like, oh no, you can do this, you can do that. You were like, oh, like super nice. Me, I'd be like shutting the door on him and be like, don't play with the knives. Get out of here.
I mean, there's no book on it. There's no book on life. There's no book on live betting. But when you come together, like as a community, as a whole, like it's supposed to be, and good people just, you know, find their way together, then we can start making positive changes, you know, and grow something into something bigger, and not just, you know, let the bad win anymore. You know, there's too many fucking good people out there to just constantly, you know, let the bad win. So shout out to all the good moms, pops, everybody out there. Love you guys. Shout out to America, all the bets. You already know what it is. And if anybody ever needs somebody to talk to, feel free to hit any single one of us up on our Twitters.
Yep.
I mean, all y'all got my number. Mike, you'll be getting my number. And we can, you know, but it's much love. Appreciate you guys. And that's real shit. All right. Now on to making real money.
How are these Orioles doing?
Oreos. Whoa.
You know what that's from, right? You're old enough to know what that's from.
2-2.
It's the
Orioles,
top of the
top
fifth. Oh, there's one out. It's tied, but they got a man on second. So here comes the little Oriole comeback, maybe.
Here comes the Yankees possibly coming back. Fuck, we should have put some money down.
Hobbs did. He said Yankees plus
He did.
I was gonna say somebody in the chat said
the
Yanks.
fifth inning, the White Sox scored the last run in the top of the fifth, and then fucking because the
Scott, are you back from vacation? Isn't he on vacation?
All right, I'm gonna whip together a little same game parlay. Should it be in the Cubs Angels game or the Mariners Padres game? Which one?
Make it hard on you. The Cubs Angels game.
I was gonna say, yeah, do the Mariners one because it's easier.
Mike's really sharp on these too. So if you don't know, the Pimp Slap Pod brought to you by Mike M. This man is very sharp. So break us down, brother, or do you need a minute?
All right, I'm gonna get into that Cubs game. I'll give me a few minutes here to
got to work on it. In the meantime, here's a little bit of elevator music for you guys. I'm just kidding.
No, I like
this
more
breakdown
like
has been brought to you by-
Where's our elevator music today? Where's our elevator music
You got to
today?
throw on the graphic when I say this breakdown is brought to you by
Razor Teeth.
I like that one. But right now, since Mike
got
is
some big
doing,
clips up in here, man.
you got to do the Who-Bangin one. So when
God damn, who does the graphics for you boys? You got some shit pumping up in here.
Where else can you get a lot of
man.
stuff
This is something, huh?
in regards to picks? Another stuff I'm going to talk about. Another thing I'm going to talk about.
Mike, you haven't seen it before?
Another thing I'm going to talk about.
Usually by this time of the week, I'm fucking
show them the
out.
new production value. If you will,
Jimmy's trying to segue into some. So we're going to go like this. Jimmy, hit us with the blessings.
Hey, nothing much, man. I just wanted to say, appreciate y'all. We talk about different stuff, betting stuff, normal shit, family stuff, mental health stuff. Just wanted to dip in a little bit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't mean
Hey,
to.
just wanted to dip into a little bit of stock stuff. If you guys didn't know, the SEC right now ended up doing about 6 counts of suing a company called Binance. I think FTX might be in there.
I've heard Binance.
Just, how the regulations are for the customers. So it ended up bringing Bitcoin down a little bit. Currently, that's at 27.2. Other things that we've been looking at on this channel is there was a lot of tech companies that were really good in the first quarter of the year, beginning of the year. This looks like a start of a better bull run. It's not something that's like a couple of months. It's going to go into something bad. There is what's called in the stock market world sector rotation, where the money's moving from one sector, in this case technology, into different things. Some things that I'm looking at, there's a stock called Chewy, CHWI. Right now it's 38.58 cents. Today it went up 4.81%. Long story short, it's an e-commerce site where you can get your dog food. Think about it like an Amazon mixed with the Walgreens into one, because you can also get like very special medicine for any sort of animal. So Chewy's one that I'm looking at. There was a couple other stocks that I was looking at. But yeah, that's all I wanted to really talk about. So keep an eye on Chewy. Palantir as well. They also got a contract, even though their technology, it's an AI stock. They originally got founded by the Department of Defense and branched it out technically as a private company. They just got like a $590 million contract from Special Forces US. So expect that. That's a $15 stock. Expect that going up to like high 40s or 50s by the end of the year. So that's it, man. That's my little breakdown in the stock market, y'all.
There it is.
And you heard it here first.
That's my favorite one.
Boom.
Reminds me of Harry Potter. Don't
That
know
one's
why.
nice.
Yeah. Razor under in the LA WNBA game. So Teece, a game that I'm tailing this, and I don't know anything about it. He's on the over 82.5 first half. That's what he's on. So maybe the total game under, I don't know. But the first half, I tailed him. That's what he's on. I don't know if you're a WNBA guy because I'm not. I have no interest in becoming a WNBA handicapper, to tell you the truth.
Fever's up by 8.
Fever.
That shit don't sound right.
Fever.
They've been up by 8 like 3 times, and they've been unable to break it. If they're unable to break it one more time, I might try to take it again for the third quarter.
Arizona's pulling away. The Pittsburgh Pirates are sucking whatever.
Yeah, they're fucking up.
Well, that's okay. I'll have the only bet that I lose, the only one that I put out there in public. That's nice.
Me
That's
too.
fine. Yeah.
Don't you hate that shit?
Video.
Usually
I did my video, and
That's why
This game ain't over, but
I
had
got
some-
the volume side of things. I'd give out 10. I feel like I can get a 60%.
Well. I mean, I'm meaning you know what I mean. I posted.
I know.
I gave out two. I gave out 2 winners here. I gave out a winner on. Anyway, point being is I had a guy come in today, 2 guys on my video, and I don't get a ton. I mean, I get decent views, but you come in and the guy says, "What? You're only posting 1 play a day now?" Because I placed it 3 to 5. Then another guy said, "Yeah, at least can you pick 3? Like, what do we have to pay for them now?" And I wanted to say, I've given you all this free money and you're bitching. Like, yeah, now I'm gonna make you pay double. Like, I don't even. I mean, what the fuck is that? Like, people are fucking entitled. I want to give them losing picks now. Fuck.
No, that's what it is, dude. The more bigger you get, the more you either have people who hate on
What are you on? Give me your play. Fucking
Yeah, Dave,
asshole.
the pick that you put out today, it lost. So I feel like you owe me the money.
The other worst one was like a month or 2 ago where I went 5-1. This was 2 months ago. I went 5-1 and the video lost. And the guy goes, "Oh, I'm never watching you again." I said, "Do you know that I won 3 units today?" He goes, "Oh yeah, well, this is your best play." I said, "Who the fuck said that my video pick is my best?" Like, people are so entitled. They just don't, And then there's really cool people that say good job. So there's more of those. So anyways, I don't want to complain, but
shout out to Gerardo.
fuck you,
My
idiots.
guy.
Hey, I'm taking 2 units with the Sky plus 138 money line.
Okay.
Hold on. That's not locked in. Let me just check one more thing.
Mhm.
Hold off on that thought. I haven't
Hold
locked.
up.
Scott
Wait
Foster
a
would know.
minute.
Scott Foster would know.
I want to take it. Just wait. I need this shit to break one way or another.
I'm just venting, Scott.
Hey,
you know-
Scott Foster's not the one you want to vent to. He'll throw you off the stream like you.
I'm not taking betting advice from him, that fucking shyster.
All right. Let me fire up YouTube. I'll drop this in the YouTube.
Right hand man to that one other guy. What was the guy's name? The fucking guy. The guy. No, the guy.
Oh, I should have taken it. Now it's down to -2.
Tim
Mike knows the
Donovan?
guy. Yeah, Donovan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim Donovan's a guy I used to work with. Never mind.
Oh, Donovan's the last name for
It's
sure.
Donovan, though.
Well, here's some music.
Well, the
Some
Aces
fun
just
money on there.
barely cashed
Got a
that
nice little
5.5,
booster action on
but
this thing, too.
that was a nice call there.
They barely cashed 5.5. But yeah, we got everything we
My
talked
man.
about. You good?
Cash that, Moff.
Wish if Barney comes on, we're talking Australian horses.
We cashed that, Moff.
Have you met Nasty Nate in person?
Yeah, that's my.
That guy looks like Nasty Nate's brother. That could be a younger Nasty Nate right there. That guy.
That's my fucking uncle.
Oh, well, there it looks like him. Oh no, Nasty Nate is.
Nate
Oh.
is my uncle.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Guy ties it up. Fuck.
I should have stayed with my fucking.
I love
intuition,
Nate though.
man.
He's
Sky's
fucking hilarious.
tied up. Fuck me.
He's not that nasty.
No, he's not. He meets me. He goes, "Dave, you're fucking 6'11". He
He
gives me a hug.
will, yo, bitch.
Well, he actually is a lady. I will say this: he is a ladies' man. He is.
No, he just puts himself out there.
No, he's got a swag about him. Girls like,
Oh,
you know.
So do you. You're a
No,
nerd.
trust me, that I got zero swag.
You.
That went away.
That's why you ain't got
Dave
no
swag
swag.
is Dave swag
You
is
said you
this.
don't have
No. We're not going to say it did never have swag, but when you stop caring in general about your life and your hygiene and everything else, that goes away.
Is that what's happening?
Well, look at me. I don't
Live in front
look.
of us?
You think I need a haircut right now? What the fuck?
No, I don't. I think your hair looks naturally pretty good, and you have hair, so that's something to be proud of.
That is true.
Fuck, man. Sky up by 6.
I mean, you probably have a fucked
Really?
up head. Not everyone can be like Mike M and have a beautiful.
It's
not
true.
head hair. like,
So
you've got a
Mike
nice
looks good
head.
bald, and Jimmy has the best head of hair here. Fucking la la la
Yes,
la
he
la la
does.
bumba, bro.
Yes, he
Fucking
does, though. Dylan
Rangers
does
go
have
up
the
5-2,
best-
Dylan's got the
Yeah.
best mustache for
Rangers.
sure.
Dylan,
Let's
yes.
go Rangers, baby. World Series futures ticket.
World
plus 5,000,
Series.
plus 5,000. Division futures ticket at plus 600. Before
Okay.
anybody was talking about them mugs.
Fucking
Rewind
I
words.
don't,
one.
Talked about
I
it.
don't make as much money as Jimmy cashing bets, so I can't afford that amount of hairspray.
Hey, you
Well,
know.
here, check this
No,
out.
dude, no, that's
Mike his play down.
Yeah, hang on. I had to fix it there. It was a little screwed up. So it's multi-legger. Obviously, it's the same game parlay that we've got going on here. So I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna follow Razor with his Cubs money line spot. Right, I've got Hayden, the Cubs pitcher, to get 3+ strikeouts. Two guys that I think are in the RBI category that have been hitting really well right now are Ian Happ and Suzuki, both to get an RBI. I don't normally go with the bases prop, but Swanson at 2+ bases is graded through the roof on a couple of different sites that I look at. And the last
Samsonite or
spot-
Swanson.
Swami. Nail. And then the last spot's the Cubs team total over 3.5. So I don't know that the Angels get more than 2 runs in this game. I do think it's an under opportunity, but the number is juiced. It's like, I think it was 10.5 when I last looked. So I think in this case here with the Cubs at team total over 3.5, it's a plus $1,300 parlay. I got a progressive same game parlay bonus from DraftKings. So it turned it from plus 1,300 to plus 1,820. So yeah, you know what? Thanks for making me challenge myself with this one a little bit here. But I think we're not looking for much in the strikeout realm. I think a couple of guys, obviously Ohtani and Trout, are some concerns, but the Angels either hit a ton or they don't hit at all. So I'm not too concerned about the 3+ K spot. The Happ and Suzuki RBIs I feel really strongly about. Swanson at 2+ bases is my area of concern. If you were going to take anything off, that might be the spot that I took off. But I ran with it, and it's been a real profitable day. So it's not a full unit by any stretch. Be smart about how you play with it, but it's something to have some fun while we've got this 9:30 game coming up. So hopefully we can cash, make some money.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mike. Thank you.
Love
Thank
it.
you for putting
Yes,
that together,
we
sir.
appreciate you, brother. And you're always welcome on the live sweat. You're a great fucking guest, and you do.
And he has a
fucking
great head of hair.
work.
No, you do, bro. You know when you go to the Mexican market and you go to the aisle and you get the gel, it's El Suavecito. That's what Jimmy uses.
That's what I need. I should use that, bro. Go ahead. Icky muted.
No, I'm not. I was just voicing over
Oh,
you guys.
okay. My bad. Go ahead.
So, capping the capper here, I'm going to cap our friend, Mr. Pimp Slap Pod, along with my main man, Razor. Okay? We're going to take the Suzuki RBI. We're going to take the Happ RBI. And then we're going to take that with the Cubbies to win. And we're going to parlay that together for plus 635. Bet
All right.
Bet at your own discretion. I'm
A
putting
little more
25
modest than
on
opportunity. I like it.
I like it. I'm gonna fucking go with it. And you know what? The pimp slap pod comes through. It comes through. The whole thing's gonna cash. And I'm gonna bring that back up because I'm gonna play that too. I might as well.
Hey, full disclosure, I do own some of that Chewy stock as well as AI stock and this other one called GH. Just to let you know. So I may be a little biased, so do your own fucking research.
Oh shit, Anderson's pitching?
Red Sox take the lead 3-2.
Left-handed pitching. Let's take a look-see.
Yeah, the Red Sox did take the lead 3-2. Fuck. With the bases juiced, no outs, top of the 8th. This fucking under is going to be shot. All you can hope for is strike out in a double play.
If I can get a good plus number on this Rangers 2.5, I'm gonna fucking hit it. Their bullpen for the Cardinals have been fucking trash just as of late.
I think if I can get it, if I can put it all together, I'm going to take both RBI props and the Cubs team total over. Anderson sucks balls, and the Cubs are hitting left-handed pitching pretty good. So
Yeah.
I'm going to do a 3-legger out of that.
Nice.
Yes.
Hey, man,
sir.
however it gets concocted, I hope you guys cash,
Yeah.
man. Let's see. I want to hear about it, Gets me excited.
I'm going to
So,
feel
Dave,
horrible.
how did you do it, Dave?
So number one, Mike has been. I've never. First of all, the IB prop. No,
Just
or
real
IB
quick.
prop.
Can
RB
you just tell me exactly what you put together and then break it down?
Okay, the RBI prop, both of them. Happen Suzuki. I took both of them. Do you want the reason why or not? We don't need a reason.
Not yet.
That's fine. The other one, I'm taking the Cubs team total over 3.5. I don't know what the parlay is. I'm just spitballing. I need to see what the number is.
Okay.
The reason is someone, we all have our things. I don't know anyone that their thing is an RBI prop. It's Mike's thing now. It's incredible. So I'm taking them both. And the Cubs are hitting left-handed pitching. They're above average in ISO, slug, OPS, and WRC plus. And Tyler Anderson sucks balls. He's a left-handed pitcher. So I'm taking those 3.
And
Tyler
he
Anderson,
did say the
Anderson's
things
gone
he
under his
liked
K
the
prop,
two
man.
most. The things he liked the most were those RBIs. He said
Yep.
it.
Yep.
He said it. I mean, I heard it. So I'm like listening for keywords when we're all talking, like, tell me what you really like. If you're going to tell me what you want, what you really, really want, tell me why you want it and how you want it. 4-2 Red Sox now. Fuck.
So, the
As long as it stays
app
there.
RBI is a plus 190 and the Suzuki RBI is a plus 170. I feel I said this a long time, but not that long ago, I guess, but I said something about the home runs, and I feel like everybody loves the home run numbers. I'm guilty of it too. I love looking at a plus 830 spot and thinking, hey, we got the Vershow in Toronto at plus 1,000, plus 1,100.
Just slap it in the gap.
It's not going to hit that often. And the RBIs, on the other hand, those are things where they can sack fly out and the runner comes in and scores and it still cashes. And they're usually plus 150 to plus 225. So there are some great opportunities that you can play without the risk per se of the home run. Obviously, if the team scores 0 runs, then that's one thing. But we had it the other night with JD Martinez in the RBI. He ended up getting the home run and the RBI. 1-run game for the Dodgers, and he came through for us on both. So they're out there. To Dave's point, you look at how they're matching up against pitchers, how they do against that particular pitcher.
Haps, 3-11 versus Anderson with 4 RBIs, 2 Ks. Suzuki's 1 for 6, 2 Ks. On the season, Suzuki's got 19 RBIs. Haps got 23. He's batting 271. Suzuki's batting 267. If you figure one of those guys get on base, the other guy has a good chance to smack him in.
Yeah. Plus, Anderson has gone under 4.5 strikeouts, 4 in his last 5 games. So Anderson's throwing meatballs out there, and it feels like they can get on base, and then from there it's just a matter of obviously knocking in the run. So we'll see what happens. It's a little fun play.
Yanni Gomes. Yan Gomes. I actually liked Yan Gomes for a little bit there when he was with the Tribe.
4.5 starting to ask. Somebody offbeat's asking about the 4.5. 4.5 starting to ask a little too much in a game that I think could potentially go under. But if you can get good number on it, why not?
Did you do that on DraftKings or FanDuel, or what'd you do it on?
Me, I did it on DraftKings.
Yeah, I'm finding a book that has all of it because I'm going there now. But
I'm I'm not gonna lie to you, Dave. I just looked at it very briefly, like the hitter splits against the matchup for the Cubs versus the Angels, and it definitely does favor slightly in the last like 10 days hitting. If you looked at that average, with
I only looked at the Cubs. I don't care about the Angels. It's a team total. I could give a fuck about what.
Got you. It's a team total.
Yeah,
Got you.
I'll break it down. I'll tell you right now. I got them up. So the Cubs. If you're looking just at that team total, the three stats I look at, and this I'm going to do a video on this, and it's going to be available soon. Little tutorial video. I look at three stats. The most important stats for a team's offense. Number one is WRC plus. It's how they create runs. It has a bunch of different factors in it. It's just basically how they create runs. The other one is OPS. That's your ability to get on base and your ability to hit extra base hits, because when you get on base and you get a double, you score. Isolated power is similar to slugging percentage, but it's basically it takes singles out of the equation. It's how well do you hit extra base hits. So those three that I'm looking at. The average for the league is 100 against left-handed pitching the past 2 weeks. WRC plus run creation. They're 107 above average. The average OPS is around 700. They're at 753. The average ISO is 140. Above average is 180. They're at 183. So the Cubs are hitting left-handed pitching fairly decently. There it is. There's the breakdown.
Love it. Love
that
every
better
minute
myself.
of that. Love it, Dave. Good work.
I also overlay a couple sites, so I've got a couple DFS sites. I used to do a lot of DFS, and problem with DFS is you're playing against guys that throw out 150 lineups. They don't even know their lineups. They're just hitting the automate button, and then they import it, and you're up against a guy with 150 lineups, and I'd rather beat the books. I don't want to beat some other asshole that's got computer programming taking the fun out of the damn thing. So, and then I look at Hap as one of the guys, and Hap and Suzuki in terms of where they are in the order. I like the third and fourth spots. I've had some luck with the guy that's kind of starting off the order, but I think was it Ick said it the best. One of them gets on base, the other one could knock it in, and then if the pitcher lets up on one and Hap gets in there and shakes him, Suzuki comes up and knocks it out of the park. So we'll see. It sounds good. We just need to get there.
Exactly.
Those 2 RBIs and that 3.5 is about 7-1. So that'll be.
What do you feel about a race to 3 runs minus 112 for the Cubbies?
I feel that's just my opinion on races in MLB. Yeah. The Washington Nationals did it today, and they still lost in the first 5. One swing of the bat is 4 points or 4 runs. Like it's scary taking that. In my opinion, but if you get up around 5 or 6 and you have a hot team that's scoring, like the Mets race to 5 was a thing last year that I was looking at. But if it's race to 2 or 3, that's one swing of the bat, bro. You're done. I don't know if Mike has an opinion or if Jimmy has an opinion, but low race 2 numbers is one swing of the bat. It scares me.
I'm trying to cap this San Diego game.
So no problem.
I look at the, first 5s in full games are tricky spots in themselves. So trying to race it out there with the runs is a tricky spot, because you're right. If you get, 3, you said it right. Look at these games already, right? They got teams are down that come back and catch back up in the game. And now you're on the race to whatever and you're fucked. So I like to cut it down to the first 5s in the full games. First 3s, I'm not even really strong with the first 3s. I feel like that first time of the order is the key. So when you're looking at a pitcher that's weak, now in this case, Anderson's weak as fuck. So, being able to come out there and, use the Cubs to come on base and get there early, it's great. But you know how fun it is to get the walk off. And if they don't get that walk, if they don't get those runs early, then you're in the walk off spot. Any one of these pitchers could blow up. Wisniewski, he doesn't strike me as a guy that fear in the batters when he's staring at him across the plate. But Jimmy,
that's why the number needs to be 5. The number needs to be 5 because you need to eliminate the ability for one team to one swing of the bat. If you're doing a race to, it should be a race to 5, and it should be you shouldn't be able to do it with one swing of the bat. As just the way I look at it.
Then if it doesn't get to 5 and they only get to 4, then it's a cancel.
Then you have to do with the team. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you. It's a tough bet, but the Mets were just in the beginning of the season last year were just out of their minds. and it hit like 5 games in a row. It was insane. I don't know. It's a tough bet. And then first threes, I don't know if it's Pete Loshak or Sharpie that's doing. I think it's Pete.
Pete does a lot of first threes.
Yeah, I like first sevens more with pitchers that go deep. I think the first sevens I can exploit. I haven't really opened it up, but pitchers that go 6 innings, you know.
I'll tell you this much. The books haven't put first threes and first sevens out there because they're losing on them. So that's something to keep in mind as well, right? How many times do we see the 9th inning where it's just an explosion? The bullpens are beat to shit. And
he said, how many times have we seen it?
Yeah, I love
That's
it.
our catchphrase around here.
You can really have an advantage because first 3, you're not seeing, the pitchers aren't seeing that third time in the rotation in the 5th inning is always the issue with first 5s. So you're eliminating that. But the 7th inning, if you have a pitcher like Ohtani or Strider or these guys that are just they're basically averaging 10 pitches an inning, they're going deep. That's something to think about too. You know?
I'll tell you a play that I started doing recently that I like is the first 5 full game combo, where you can take this situation like, I'll pull it up here. Not every book offers it, but if you have to parlay it in the same game, there's ways to get there. But, you're basically saying, hey, they're going to win the first half and they're going to win the full game. And they're usually some real plus money spots, some nice plus money spots. So Tampa got there today at a plus 135. Let's see. I'm pulling up the Cubs game right now as a spot that I like to kind of take a look at. So I think the Cubs win the first half and the full game. The first half, they're both plus 100, so they're both even money. If you want to get cute and put those two together, the Cubs first half and the Cubs full game is plus 180. So there's a situation where if you've got a limited bankroll and you can't go and put, the full whack on the first 5 in the full game, plus 180 is a good spot to be able to maximize your ROI and minimize the number of clicks that you've made on a particular spot as well. Now, if they tie that first half, you're going to lose that thing, but it's the same difference as taking it minus a half. So another way to look at it, another way to play it.
I will also say too, the Angels, my team, has become the Minnesota Wild in one way, and that is no matter what you bet against them, bet for them, bet the over, bet the under. The opposite happens. They're cursed. So I will not pick a total or a side on an Angels game until the All-Star break, probably. They've been fucking cursed. And I love my Angels.
But obviously the key is you got to do what works for you, right? So if you're tracking it, and you can find a way to get those first 3s or race the numbers. And
yeah.
Going, man.
I'm with you.
All right. I think I got a little something in the works here. I really like it.
What do you got? In fact, rap it to us. Put it in a verse.
You said rap it to us.
Hey.
Well,
go ahead, Jimmy.
I'll say while Ike is still thinking about that and working on that, please, like I said, tomorrow, Oakland is playing in the day against Pittsburgh. So
Wednesdays are a beautiful thing.
Wednesdays, Oakland is 1-8, but that's the more focus is in the day games. Like I said, 1 in 25. That equates to like a 2.8%. Okay, so do the math. If you don't fucking know how to do the math, go figure out somebody who knows how to do math and do minus 200, and you can see the season. I think they lost the day game within the first 10 games.
Look up the math.
They're on a 15-game winning streak in the day. So do the math, minus 200 times 15, and figure out if that makes sense over doing like a, minus 125 and a plus 110, whatever, consistently. But
I can tell you what the math is right here. You go to Google, you type in money line to percentage. They give you a chart, and you look at what minus 200 is in a percent. And minus 200 in a percent is 66.7%. So if it truly is like a 3% play, which any trend that's 1 in anything scares me. I got burnt last year on an 0 and something and Charlotte losing to fucking UTEP in football. But basically it's 33% and it's 3%. You need to win 1. You need to win 2 in 10. You need 1 out of 5 times. So here's the math. With what Jimmy said, you need to win 1 in 5 times for that to be a profitable play, essentially.
And technically, We'll just say if the run started, we'll just say they lost like their let's see, they're 26. We'll just say they lost their 11th game in. We'll just say that, hypothetically speaking. If they were on a 15 game day win streak since then, putting $100 every day, you'd be net gaining about $33 and some change. You'd be up $645. So, that's kind of the actual number behind it. So, may not sound like a lot, but for people who cater more to maybe that dividend, that short-term guaranteed money, pay a little bit more juice to make sure the squeeze is coming in, that makes sense. Because think about it. If you can find 3 or 4 or 5, I don't want to say the word lock, but things that have been winning the whole entire season, if you can consistently put that into a 5-game parlay, what are the odds that that will hit every single day if you have a play that's 1 in 25, if you have 5 of those? I don't. I wish I did, but I'm saying I'm sure they're out there. If you can fucking take a day and forget being in the seat of trying to bet and figure it out within an hour or two, and maybe take a day, maybe just sit down and look at each team and figure out where they excel, and kind of you'd be surprised if you put a parlay together of that caliber and how successful.
All right. Well, I got some that I really like that I came up with all that. Shohei to get an RBI, have to record a run at plus 372. 374.
Those RBIs really crank things up too, right? They're nice plus money spots. So that really does a nice job for those parlays. Nice, I like it.
And then I also did a little have to record a run, have to record an RBI, plus 279. So we're really hoping that Hap gets it happening.
Where do you go for day night? Where do you go for Jimmy? Where do you go for day night?
Day and night. That's Kid Cudi, bro.
Where do you go for the day and night for a team, for the team stats for day and night win-loss records? What site do you use?
I use 2. I use the tougher version is the SQDL version, which I could do that with.
Yeah, no, thank you. I know what that is, but I don't want to. That's way too fucked.
And the easier version is just ask me after the chat.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm trying to. It's not on. It might be on Fangraphs, but not in what I'm looking at. I looked at team rankings, and I looked at anyway.
I'm sure there's a couple of different websites. I know for sure, like if you go to MLB.com.
Put it in the private chat right now, and I won't say anything.
I can do that.
Yeah. I'm not doing fucking weird coded shit, bro.
It's not that hard.
I have too much going on.
Reds.
Okay.
You just have to be interested
The Reds
in
are
it.
coming back.
I know exactly what it is. I mean,
And if anybody out there doesn't know what the hell I just said, SQDL, if you do want to take this more serious, because I know there's a couple of people who don't come from our show, they come from Teece's show or maybe somewhere else. Appreciate you being here the first time. But SQDL stands for Sports Query Data Language. And basically it's anything to like a computer language that they use, Python or something like that, but
We're missing Teece for that one. Sorry, homie.
There's a way where you
Rich
can
Analytics does it.
There's a couple websites where you actually have to do it with the bare bones, and you have to put like the actual, X equals, Z or whatever, but then there's a simpler website where you can actually learn from it, and then they'll let you put like names and things like that.
Okay.
So,
I know that one. But anyway, SQDL takes some, for lack of a better word, some special math or some know-how with it. Just is too much for me.
It's
But
got
this
some
is
programmer logic to it.
Yeah, it does. So, but the point is this: I don't look at day and night stats for teams. I look at it for pitcher. I dial down way deeper than that for my looks, because a lot of my looks are first 5. So I don't even look at team day and night stats.
Well, you just have to think. In
Real
some
quick, check the
in some
private.
sports, it doesn't matter, right? But did you play baseball yourself, Dave?
I sure did. Yep.
Okay. Like I know, I didn't play baseball like very competitive, but I played for about 4 years.
Mhm.
There is a difference between hitting the ball in the morning compared to the dusk, compared to the night.
Same with
But when
golf.
it's
Yeah,
foggy and
anything,
the air's thick, or when it's dry, there definitely is a difference. 100%.
Yeah, same with golf. Is that it that said that? Yeah,
Yep.
I agree.
Right. And if you really, really wanted to drill down, you could possibly look into like, StatMuse or some sort of player profile that will give you individual information on.
Yeah, I looked at StatMuse right now.
that. But just to generalize it, to smooth the curve, I just like looking at the teams. And that's what I'm saying. I just feel that there is a difference between a team that plays on a specific day or specific city or specific, because at the end of the day, all these teams are ran by management. And typically management has a certain way that they want to be able to take care of business when they're in that city, whether it's go to a certain Italian restaurant that they like, or this is the city we do our team bonding, or this is a city that we don't give a shit because they suck, whatever the case may be, there is some sort of backstory. So I feel like it's our job to try to figure out that extra layer. And if you can understand that, that was way more valuable than fucking line reading or some other like stat. Out of my 13 years that I've been doing this, I feel like knowing like the backdoor and the stories, that's why I like there's a very seasoned guy by the name of Teddy Covers that does Wager Talk. And he talks a lot about what's comments that are coming out in the journalists, it's a very good way to just track like kind of just the beat. You want to feel the heartbeat of the team, understand what they're feeling. The numbers may make sense and the trend makes sense, but how is the team feeling in regards to the situation? So if you do have Twitter, make sure you follow a couple of journalists of teams that you like, just to kind of get an inside beat.
100%.
Hey,
boys,
Nick, do you have something to say? Do you have something to say, Ick?
Yeah, and I've had a wonderful time tonight. You know what it is. We live sweating. We betting. You know what? The bullshit in life, we forgetting. Because when we hang out, that's when we bang out. Who-Bangin? And you always know it's family first. That's what we do. But your boy's getting a little sleepy, and the rest of the fam is going to hold it down. But I just wanted to say a couple words real quick. Appreciate everyone for hanging out with us. Thank you to Teece for fucking getting us, betting the WNBA now. And you're going to find us here every Tuesday. And tomorrow night, I'm going to check in with my main man, Dave, and his homies over there, Earl Sports Betting. Give them a little love tomorrow night, because we always receive love from Dave. Appreciate you, Dave. I love you, Jimmy. Dylan, much love always. Mike, you're always more than welcome. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Hey, and you already know what it is for tomorrow. Joker, top point scorer. If you haven't been on it the first 2 games, then you didn't cash. And it's just something I'm playing every single game. It went from 145 down to, I think I got it at 115 last night. And it's been moving around. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And make sure you go check out the contest. Love y'all. Have a good night, man. Hit me up if y'all need anything. Cash up the rest of the night, boys. Let's go. We got a lot happening on Hap. So, and the Cubs. It could be a very good night. It could be whatever. But just know, it loves ya.
Peace.
Bada bing, bada boom, misters.
All right. Well,
So I'll take a stab at some WNBA. Somebody asked about it in the chat here. We got this 10 o'clock spot coming up. So check this out with this money movement. I know some of you guys aren't big fans, but that Suns game was 5.5. It opened at plus 5.5. 78% of the bets, 89% of the cash went on that 5.5. It didn't move. It closed at 5.5. Suns or the Aces won by 6, right? We got the same situation going on here with the Sky. Opened at -5, closed at -5. 36% of the bets, 53% of the cash on the Sky. I took the Sky. I'm hoping they get it done because the public was more on the Fever, and it seemed to me like the Sharps were on the other side of things. But as I'm looking at the Sparks game right now, I see that the Storm opened at +1. They moved all the way up to +3.5. As I look at the number, 81% of the bets, 78% of the cash are flowing in on the Sparks right now. If I correlate that back to the money line movement itself, it went from -120 to -155 at 81% of the bets and 94% of the cash. And the total with 81% of the cash only moved up 0.5 point. So to me, as I look at the three of these things, I would think that it's a Sparks play, at least on the money line. That 3 kind of WNBA gets sharp movement. Those numbers kind of start to kind of whack themselves out of course pretty quickly. It could very well be a 2-point game. So I would look at the Sparks on the money line, or I would think about the under in that Sparks Storm at 165.5. So those would be kind of the two spots that, we'll fact check me on it. We'll see if I'm full of shit, but the last 2 games kind of worked out that way. I'm 5-0 in the last 5 games on the WNBA using these numbers. So my stronger lean would be to the under and the Sparks Storm at 165.5. But, if you got the juice or you're not willing to, or you're not foregoing the juice at -155, I like that spot too. It's getting up there. But again, everybody seems to be hitting it. The Sharps are still coming in on the Sparks on the money line. But I like the under 165.5 as probably the premier spot that I would take in that game. Full game.
Beautiful. Hey, and Gerardo, you said X left. I thought the show was over. To be honest with you, the show is over. Dave is going to be switching it over. He's going to be having it on his stream. I'm going to run out real quick. I got to do a soccer practice for my boy, and I'm going to try to catch the second half of the Sparks game back with Dave here. So I'll let him know. Just to come back in to close the show. So I appreciate y'all being here each and every Tuesday. Y'all can come catch us. We're going to be more prepared in terms of being able to have some MLB action spots. WNBA was very fire. Not necessarily made a lot of units myself. I ended up going 3-4. But however, if you cap the capper, you definitely should have made a lot of money off of the second game and the first game. Definitely think that the Sparks should come out eventually. I don't know if they're going to win the first quarter. I do like taking the -1.5 at -110 in the first half. Sparks honestly have been one of those teams that I really like. I like the way that they play minus the Aces, which they did beat about three games ago. The Sparks right now, they look like they're firing on all cylinders. I don't really know how the WNBA season works, whether this is going to be something maybe for about a month or just like a week or, half the season or a whole season. Don't really know how the tendencies, but I'm telling you right now, the Sparks are the better team against the Seattle Storm. The Sparks have kind of like the better stars, I would say, the better starting 5 compared to the Seattle Storm. So you can lock me in for Dave's show. I'll be back in and just check on my bet in. But -1.5, -110, I'm going to put that in as a play. So
cool. So what we're going to do is I just set up a stream. If you guys have been there, good. Mike, I'm sure you're game, but if you aren't, it's fine. Dylan, the night's still young for me. I'll send you guys the link. Gerardo, Offbeat, Gary, you guys aren't there on my picks from Dave at YouTube. Anyone that's here that wants to continue this, because there's still a lot of action to go, and the next WNBA game, picks from Dave on YouTube. I will be streaming in about 3 minutes. So
yeah, Dylan, you got anything else you want to say?
Oh fuck! Let's see what we got here. You could follow me on Twitter for some UFC picks. I haven't looked into it too much, but we do have a big pay-per-view this week, so I'm going to be looking into that. Some big spots that I like a lot, but I'm going to do some more research, and they'll be posted on my Twitter before the fights, Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, keep in mind, Dylan is hopefully, if things work out right, I don't know the ETA, but we may have something a little bit, a little surprise there with Dylan. And
we might have something special if we can get our shit together.
Yeah, so kind of just keep that in mind. If you're not following Dylan in regards to MMA or anything non-sports wise, like exotic bets on Academy Awards or anything like that, give this man a follow. So we're just
cashed the parlay at the Academy Awards with the Screen Actors Guild Awards. So I mean, that was pretty sick for anybody that cashed that. They don't let you parlay or like same game parlay events, but if you take two different events, which is the same awards for movies, you put those together and bada boom, bada bing, we have a casher. The ticket, when I got it originally, it moved to like a -2,000 favorite. And I got it at pretty decent money, so it was sick.
And that's for this weekend, or?
No, on the Academy Awards.
Oh, my bad.
If you guys haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, it's actually a fantastic movie, and I knew it was going to smash everything.
There you go.
Jimmy
just sent everyone
how
the
do
link.
I cap, Academy Awards and shit? I said, I watched the movie. It was a good movie.
You gotta win, right?
You don't cap it, you just watch it.
That's the
all right.
Know a little bit more. So.
We all knew Brendan Fraser would be up there for The Whale.
Fucking worst movie I think I could have ever.
Right, but it was up there. Everybody knew it would do something.
He actually did gain a shit ton of weight. I mean, remember Tarzan? Do you fucking? We'll talk about that.
It's incredible film-wise how he got so much fucking weight gained. Actually, did that just to recover his.
But I think he actually was. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's a long conversation.
Yep.
Mike, what do you got? What do you want to plug?
I don't plug shit, man. I'm on streams all over the place. I just came in here to support you guys at Who-Bangin, man. I appreciate what you guys do and getting us up there and carrying the torch when there's a torch to be carried. So, we're making money. We're trying to find winners for everybody, and I enjoy being here. Hopefully we can cash not just the Baltimore Orioles at that +140 spot, but we got the Texas Rangers at a +1.5 and more plays coming up with this little Cubby spot. So hopefully it's a fun evening as we close out here, and we still got some games in us. So let's get it, man. Let's get after that cash.
And we got the Aussie races. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We good, Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy's handling business.
Oh, I see. I know what he's doing. Yeah. I think he needs a moderate the show deal to.
Yeah, stupid.
It'll keep running if you don't do that.
Yeah, I know it doesn't.
Yeah.
It didn't save it. Speaking of my stupid Apple computer, did you guys see the introduction for those new AR goggles? Listen, I am kind of over the technology thing and the next best thing, but these goggles are the next shit, man. $3,400. If you haven't seen, Apple is bringing the goggles to the next thing where you can actually see AR.
What's AR actual reality, like
augmented reality.
Yeah.
Augmented. So,
it's like Demolition Man. If you've seen that, when Sylvester Stallone goes to Sandra Bullock, do you want to have sex? And she goes, yes. And he's so surprised because he's from the past and she's from the future. Sex in the future was AR goggles. You have sex on AR goggles. So this excites me. Talk to me.
Yeah. So like I said, so it's supposed to be AR. It's going to be the next thing where you can go ahead and push the button. Looks like Sniz is back.
Ooh, there we go.
That's our little sticker there with the little QR. Take a little quick snippet. There's Dave's head. But yeah, it's going to be something that maybe we're going to be able to introduce, who knows, in the future, where you're actually looking at the game and then, actually looking at us, whatever the case may be. So go ahead, Sniz. Hey, appreciate y'all hanging out here with us. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all next Tuesday. And then whoever's sticking around, I'll catch y'all on Dave's stream. I'm going to go run and handle some things, and then I'll see y'all in a bit.
We'll see you in a few minutes.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling.